You looking real different right now.
Do I look different?
What you on?
Ain't nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little chilly.
It's a little chilly. I feel it. I feel the ice. I feel the breeze.
It's breezy in here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thick Threads, the thickest show on the internet. I am your co-host, Patrick Cloud.
And I'm Persephone.
And I'm not even going to front for the people. $500,000 on me.
$500,000 on you? Yeah, pretty much me too.
I thought I was going to hold out, but I can't.
Yeah, it's tough. I got a little less than $500,000 on me, but this right here, $250,000.
We sold Thick Threads. We sold Thick Threads to Elon Musk. He's buying everything up.
Oh, that's good.
No, I'm just gonna be doing this the whole time. No, we got a special episode for you guys. Mm-hmm. We'll be speaking to the owner of all of this.
Right outside. He's sitting right outside the door.
Very, very soon. We ain't doing that well.
He's within arm's distance. So if a nigga try to run, he's not going too far.
Our man Yosi pulled up. Mm-hmm. And he said he was going to ice us out. I don't think we had any idea.
I didn't know he was going to bring me this tennis necklace with 37 carats, I believe. 37 carats.
I don't even want to mess up. I just know that I'm all the rapper terms. I'm Cuban linked up. I got VVs.
And what else?
Dirty Sprite.
Dirty Sprite.
Those are all
and
some.
Okay. You lean. You lean it to the side a little bit.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I feel like I was always that type of person that's just like, I don't want to do jewelry. You know, I don't. Mm-hmm. I've had a chain on before. It didn't feel different. Mm-hmm. Listen, anyone who said that, they didn't have on enough. They didn't have on. I feel like the Hulk.
It's been enough.
I'm acting real different today.
God damn it, Pat, you look like it.
I'm acting different today.
I'm gonna say, jewelry looks good on you.
Thank you.
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
I actually like the look. I've been into jewelry, but I just haven't spent the money on the pieces that I really want. And now that this is sitting on me right now, I'm feeling real like rich bitches.
You've always looked expensive.
Really?
But I feel like now you look like a crime boss. Like you look like
I got that.
It's the glove, it's the ice. You look like just like you didn't put a hit out on a couple niggas. Like you just got power.
Hey, don't say too much now.
Like I can see a docuseries coming out that's just like she was the biggest meth distributor in Detroit, and then you see somebody, you got like a wine glass and a cigarette.
Mm-hmm. Not a cigarette,
but it's Henny and
maybe a blunt, but not Henny. Oh, give me something a little more classy than Henny. Ooh,
I forgot to. Let me just give a quick update.
Is this what you're gonna be doing all episode?
Probably so. I mean, this is. I'm
gonna be talking like this.
This is insane.
Because I did get my nails done recently, so when we get our nails done, we be like real like handsy. So when I got $250,000 on my finger and my nails are done,
you might as well learn sign language.
It's going down.
You should just talk with your hands.
I'm right here with it because you need to see all this.
Hey, I think that. I think stuff like this resets your brain. I recently saw an interview with Steve Harvey, and he said everybody should just travel first class once, save up to do it. And what it does to your brain is it kind of puts you in a set that's like, I got to grind to get it like this because it's really hard to go back. And let me tell you something. When I give all this back to your man Yosi,
how you gonna be feeling?
It's gonna be like the Hulk coming down. I'll be like, oh man, where am I?
You gonna lose a little weight? You gonna feel like you just came from the gym?
No, I mean like all this rapper swag. I'm gonna go back to normal, but I don't know. It's Christmas time. I might have to hit him up for a little piece.
You doing cardio right now, holding that?
I'm sweating. It's arm day.
Ooh, okay.
So we got some cool stuff. Just in lieu of our jewelry, of our ice. You lost the phone and the titties. The phone has been lost. It was almost never seen again.
I don't think they saw it.
It was almost never seen again. The diamonds is dancing. That's crazy.
They are. This necklace right here, it has me feeling different.
It's like a waterfall crashing down onto two big ass rocks.
Two big ass rocks. Really? Two cliffs. Cliffs that conjoin. You're dumb, bro.
So I got some cool stories about some really unique jewel heists. Just in, since we iced out, I wanted to have jewelry related in some way. So, and some of these people got away with some crazy stuff.
Okay. Mine is an intense story about a coworker who got his lunch stolen and the investigation that ensued after.
Well, the crazy thing about that is I have worked in a corporate setting, and I have had my lunch stolen before.
You've had your lunch stolen before?
It's infuriating.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
It is tough, especially when you got the name and all of that on it. It's tough too.
If you put your name on it, your op is really gonna take it. Like you better not have no ops, because if you do and you put your name on a fire ass lunch, shit, that shit's getting ganked.
We had like an office system where you had this is all deaf too. You had a website, and it gave you the menu, and you just picked your name, and then it came out in these little shelves, and you guys went and got your name. It was pretty cool little system. But when you show up and your shit gone, it was like, whom?
Yeah.
Whom? Oh, and we
I'm
got cussed
putting
out.
cases on all you bitches.
Oh man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. So I like that story. Why don't you go first?
Okay. So I'm just gonna tell the story like this. Wow. Please say something.
I just want everybody to understand.
Don't put that microphone too close to your mouth.
All right, go for it.
That was enough for you? Pause. Okay. Coworker got his lunch stolen, and they've agreed to let him watch the security camera tape. This is the most excited I've ever been at any job ever.
Damn. Wow.
Right.
That's crazy. So he's watching people in the act?
Right. So his lunch got stolen, and he asked, can he see the security footage to see who did it?
Oh, I would go back months and just see a montage of people sneaking in, or if there's like a serial stealer.
Right. Okay. The lunch in question was shrimp fried rice, which means this escalates from a misdemeanor to a felony, no doubt. Shrimp fried rice? You taking my shrimp fried rice?
To be fair, there's a cap on how good of lunch you should be bringing to like I think lunch like that's like bringing a damn crab boil. Like save it for your house. Like when it's that good, just sandwich or just something that'll get you through the work day.
Maybe he was in a funk and really just wanted some good food at work. Sometimes work days be real hard.
No, you should be able to do that. But
I've emotionally ate before, so
what was the meal?
I don't remember what the meal was, but whatever it was, because it's happened more than once. It's happened several. This is why I probably think it's not just genetics.
Okay.
It's diet.
I emotionally eat tacos and burritos.
Okay.
Mexican
that
food.
has definitely been part of the menu.
Mexican food hugs you when you eat it.
In all the places that probably you don't want it to.
But
no, I'm cool if it hugs my butt. But I don't want to hug in my arms and my waist and my belly.
I get what you mean. You're talking about fat.
My I lost 25 pounds, so my clavicle's starting to show a little bit, so.
You've been melting it off.
I'm on it.
Good stuff.
But, yeah, so, sometimes, 9-to-5 jobs, tough on you. So if you get a break in the middle, eat some fire-ass food, it just kind of resets your day, puts you back in a good mood. You know it's there waiting for you. You're anticipating that lunch break. And to go and it's not there makes an already bad work day infuriating.
But to his point, if you got to see the footage, that would make my day better.
Oh man, I just want to be a bystander. I just want to see, like, I want to be this guy telling the story.
Oh wait, this wasn't his lunch that was stolen?
this is a witness to the entire story, giving us play by play.
That's even better because you weren't hurt by the lunch, but you get to see the dude sneaking in.
Yes,
because their face while they steal is really important.
He's giving us the breakdown. Okay. Case facts. Lunch was in the fridge for less than an hour before it vanished. No shrimp smell remnants in the microwave or kitchen area. This was a professional hit, no doubt. Holy shit, he's back. He watched the tape and he knows who did it. So, the man whose lunch was stolen sits across from me. The person who stole his lunch sits right next to me. She left for the day before the investigation even started.
Like she took the food and ran? How greedy was this woman? She took the food and ran like a raccoon?
Right.
She retreated home?
Right. Her motives remain completely unknown. In lieu of what he saw on the tape, he has decided not to press the matter anymore. I can't say I blame him. We don't know what this woman is fully capable of. Points to clarify. He bought the shrimp fried rice around 11:30 a.m., carry out, and put it in the fridge to chill until he takes his lunch at noon. So she had exactly a 30-minute window of time to do what she did. There was no intention of microwaving the food. Update. Okay, so when dude watched the video with HR, they asked, what do you want to do about it? He told them he was solely interested in who did it and that he didn't want to be responsible for someone getting fired. He's bigger than me.
Shoot.
He's bigger and better than me.
That's wild.
After the charges were dropped, HR sent a company-wide email about not stealing people's lunches. She is scheduled to arrive at work in 20 minutes. My blood is on cocaine.
I love how he's telling this story.
That's when I read it. I said, nah, I got to share this with Thick Threads. She has walked into the room, and the room is dead silent. Dead fucking silent, yet there is a palpable, explosive energy pulsing through everyone but her.
Everyone else knows in the office? Oh, wow.
From the moment she walked in, I've just been staring at her, watched her open her email, and now she clicked on the goddamn HR email. Holy fuck strap. Strap in. Here we go.
Holy fuck strap or fuck strap in?
Strap in.
Oh, I've never heard that. I was like, holy fuck strap. Is that a strap
My
on?
bad, I got excited too.
That would be an interesting name for a
Holy
strap
fuck
on.
strap?
No, a fuck strap.
Oh, not a holy one?
Holy fuck strap, Batman.
Hey, baby, go get the holy fuck strap.
Holy fuck strap, man. That's
baby,
hilarious.
what you trying to do tonight? You got the holy fuck strap on you? That was good, huh?
That was a weird scenario. Was
That's
that
nice.
a pegging scenario?
I don't know. No, if I say if you got it on you, like you can use it on me.
The fuck strap?
Yeah?
Is this a lesbian couple?
No?
What's the fuck strap to you?
I don't know what. It's not anything. We just made it up right now. But like maybe he'll use his hand.
That's the fuck strap?
Maybe the strap is around the wrist so you can hold it and it's like.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Holy fuck. Strap in. Here we go. I can't move. I simply cannot move. Anything could happen right now. After seeing the HR email, she says out loud, whoa, someone stole a lunch? Who would do something like that?
No way.
I may have to run out of this room.
This seems so real. That's
right. After she said that, the shrimp guy responds, well, yeah, it's not okay to throw someone's food away. We were all about to start screaming. This shit's about to get crazier. After he says that, she goes, oh, it was your lunch? Beat. She continues, well, why would you go to HR about that? She has simultaneously denied her involvement and called the guy who saved her job a snitch.
Wow.
The audacity.
I would switch it up and be like, yeah, I need her fired.
Right? And be like, you know what? I take it back. Get her out of here. Because she has zero remorse.
Oh, genuinely a bad person.
Right. Dude just sighed and went back to work after she said what she said. She looks frighteningly calm. I'll keep updating if anything else occurs, but all I can say is that everyone in the office, from the janitor to the founder, knows what she did. She now carries an invisible scarlet letter.
Wow, that's so embarrassing. The lunch stealer,
Right.
The lunch nut caper.
Right. She cannot be trusted. You can't give her no important tasks because you never know what she might do. This is real. This is happening. We know who did it, but we don't know why. It's a post-production company, so we're in fact open today. She's been sitting 3 feet from me this whole time. Unbeknownst to the guy and the woman, I just ordered 3 shrimp fried rice plates for lunch and will be hand delivering them.
Wait, I'm confused. This is a separate time?
No, this is still the same. So the guy who's telling the story has now ordered shrimp fried rice and for lunch and is hand delivering them. So he's just being messy.
To see if she'll do it again?
She took the fried rice from me with a big smile on her face. She's eating it and loving it. This is utter ruthlessness.
Oh, she gave it to her? That's so random.
I love shrimp fried rice, said the thief.
Said the thief.
He said, I wish I could close this up with a neat little bow, but it appears that we may never know why she did it. Maybe she doesn't know why she did it. Either way, I'm now forced to work 40 hours a week next to a cold-blooded individual. The end.
That's a great story. I am disappointed in the lack of pettiness from the original shrimp.
Oh.
He got the pass to be... Like, he basically got a pass to have fun at work from forever. Mm-hmm. To see the footage, I would be baiting her to steal more stuff, bringing extra lunches. And then the main thing that I don't like is that she never got called out. So she's just going to keep doing that. She's just going to strike again.
Nah, see, I'm stealing her lunch. I'm on it.
That'd be tight.
Like, if I saved your job and then you call me a snitch, oh, it's war. And you better bring something good. As good as the shit that you stole from me, your food better be good or I'm taking it every day until it's good.
I would tell her, like, oh, the whole office knows.
I'll put
like, while I deliver the shrimp fried rice. Be like, oh, you like that? Yeah, did you like the first one? And then I would play the video on her computer.
Right. Send it to all the office employees so everybody can open it up at the same time.
Played it once.
The video. Yeah.
Well, you know, they said they were a post-production company, right? So why don't you make a production of it? You steal her lunch. Mm-hmm. She's like, let me see the visuals, and you play her like some crazy edited photo of like some ghost coming and like appearing and taking the lunch, and she's gonna be like, it's haunted in here. I would have so much fun.
Absolutely,
I would pay money to an editor just to continue messing with this woman, because that's the bottom of the bottom.
I think the
lunch
coldest
stealing.
part of the whole story is that she stole it right after he put it in the refrigerator.
30-minute window and then went home.
She might have been watching him.
Absolutely. She scoped it out. She probably got a whiff because they sit next to each other, and she was like, I am hungry.
Yep. It was probably stuck on his clothes. You know how sometimes if you're sitting in the car with your food, if you get out, you can just kind of like...
Oh, the smell.
The smell comes out with you.
I thought you meant there was some shrimp on his clothes.
No.
I was like, well, how dirty you riding?
So you sit down and it just get a whiff. I'm like, what you got?
She scoped all that out. That's the coldest part. And then she went home. She's like, I care more about this than my job.
Right. She said, ain't nobody about to even see what happened. I don't understand how she didn't think that the cameras was going to pick up on anything.
I mean, I actually don't know of any offices where there's a camera pointed at the fridge. So
she said, I'm leaving out of here with something.
I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving out of here with something.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
So when I read that story, I said, oh, this is hilarious. I have to share this with the threadheads.
That's a great story. Mm-hmm. That was freaking fantastic.
You said you did have your food stolen. I haven't had my food stolen, but I yelled at my sister once because she So it was really all my fault. I accidentally sent my Instacart to my parents' house, and my sister was there, and I told her to bring my groceries out. Now, there was one thing that was in the groceries that I wanted so bad. It was the patty pie. It was the it was the Patty LaBelle sweet potato pie from Walmart, and I was craving it. Mm-hmm. And she got my bags, brought it to me. I went all the way back home. I looked through all the bags, and she didn't bring all the bags. The one bag with the pie in it, she forgot at the house. When I called, I said, "Where the fuck is my pie?" I said, "Where the fuck is my pie?" And she was like, "What do you mean? I brought all the bags." And I'm like, "It's not here."
So if your pie was missing, was that a heist?
Pat. The heist.
All right.
But I felt bad for yelling at her ass because it was really my fault and I should have, and then it was just really fat. When I thought about it, I was just like, this is just fat. Yelling at my sister for forgetting to bring my pie was just fat. I should have just let it go.
That is like one of those things, like halfway through yelling, you're like, damn, I'm yelling at this person over pie. And then when you think about it, you're like yelling like this, like, how could you? Right? How could you?
There you go with the fat Alvin.
Pie. That was my pie bag. You left my pie bag?
Oh, I needed that big pie energy, okay?
Big pie energy.
Yeah, feed the fat. Okay, go ahead and let's talk about some of these.
We're gonna transition.
These heists.
Because we going to talk about some jewels, then we're going to learn about some jewels.
Okay, let's do it.
¿Cómo estás, Stephanie?
Bien. ¿Y tú, Patrick?
Muy bien. ¿Qué eres? Man, I could use some Babbel.
You sure could.
That was rough. I could use some Babbel.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is one of the most exciting things about a new year is that you have no idea what adventures are in store for you. From new travel experiences to new jobs or picking up new skills, there's no better way to prepare for 2023 than by learning a new language with Babbel. Mm. And I think I could use it because my Spanish is a little rough.
It's tough.
All right. So Babbel is the language learning app that sold more than 10 million subscribers. Thanks to Babbel's addictively fun and easy bite-sized language lessons, you can feel confident no matter where the new year takes you. I like it a bite-sized.
You like it a bite-sized?
I like it a bite-sized.
So it's safe to say that you need to take some lessons. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I need you to sign up so you can take some Spanish lessons. I've already started taking my French lessons. Bonjour.
Ah, croissant.
Croissant. Lord Jesus. Okay. With Babbel, you only need 10 minutes to complete a lesson, so you can start having real-life conversations in a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Other language learning apps use AI for their lessons plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 150 language experts and voiced by real native speakers, not computers. Their teaching method has been scientifically proven to be effective. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages. Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you to improve your pronunciation and accent. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel.
They should call, like when you're actually on Babbel, they should call it babbling. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm babbling right now.
Oh, that
Call
sounds
me back
good.
later. I'm learning.
I'm here for it.
So right now, get up to 55% off of your subscription when you go to babbel.com/thickthreads. Again, that's babbel.com/thickthreads for up to 55% off of your subscription. Babbel, language for life.
Au revoir.
See. I got a quick thread. It's a couple of stories of just some extraordinary, notorious, modern day jewel heists, which I think need a movie.
Okay.
I think we need another Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11 is one of my faves. I love heist movies.
There's a lot of them, aren't they?
So, this first one is a place called ABN AMRO Bank. And this was super unorthodox because the approach to this robbery was chocolates. Chocolates and charm. This happened in March 2007. A man using the name Carlos Hector Flomenbaum became a frequent customer at ABN AMRO Bank in Antwerp.
Where's Antwerp?
I don't even want to guess.
Okay.
Belgium.
Okay.
It's Belgium. So here's what's crazy. After befriending the staff members who believed him to be a successful diamond trader and gifting them chocolate. So he basically pretended to be this diamond trader, was like cool with the staff, and started gifting them chocolate. So he was able to acquire a key to the bank's vault just from doing that. Just from networking with the staff and giving them chocolates and stuff like that, they gave him a key to the bank's vault.
What? That's what they get. Whatever happens from now on is justified.
Well, he just let himself in, and he walked out the front door with 120,000 carats of diamond worth $28 million.
Oh my God.
That just shows literally charm can get you anywhere.
So my thing is, he charmed the women.
He talked the staff out of the key. But he also said he was a diamond trader, so I don't know, maybe he was in and out. But apparently these chocolates in Belgium are amazing. Belgian chocolate must be way more than we... Can you imagine being the stupid person on the staff that was just like, man, I like you. You know what?
Here's a key to the vault.
Bet. He went like this. And walked out. And they're like, man... Flemenbaum is more iced out than he usually is. So he just walked out.
I'll ask this when our guest comes on the show. But I've always wondered, when you steal jewelry, like the resale, it seems like it's just difficult to me because I thought diamonds like lose their value, like the value of them like plummets once it's
stolen.
Yeah, once it's stolen or bought.
What do you think it would plummet to? So, from 28 million though, still probably hefty.
Right, but how do you even like sell that? I guess you just gotta have an underground black market of traders that are willing to receive like stolen diamonds. It seems like that's not an easy job to get into. Like you'd actually have to have a whole network of people to be able to sell that, to get that off. It's not like just
black market stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like just robbing a bank where, you get the bread and you can do whatever you want with that.
It seems like you have to be in that underworld.
Yeah.
Because it seems like the people in Ocean's 11, which is really my only reference, they were just like, they knew, Danny Ocean knew everybody. So I feel like if you're just like some random person, like, I'm going to steal these diamonds, you're going to have a really tough time and you're probably going to end up getting a undercover cop to sell it to and
like
then
them
get
niggas
busted.
that's been doing them smash and grabs at jewelry stores.
Right.
I'm like...
They probably end up trying to sell it at a pawn shop or just to some people in the hood.
They probably end up just wearing it.
All right. This is an Antwerp diamond heist. Antwerp
Another
is
one?
getting, man, I guess if you're a future diamond thief, go to Antwerp.
Oh,
They're taking all the disrespect.
Oh, Belgium?
The day after Valentine's Day in 2003,
Valentine's Day.
$100 million worth of precious stones were snatched from the Antwerp Diamond Center in Belgium. The thieves, led by Leonardo Notarbartolo. These are some crazy thief names. Notarbartolo.
That's how you have to say it. You have to say it with the accent.
I mean, it's
Notarbartolo.
Reportedly managed to penetrate some of the most advanced security measures, including high-tech combination locks, motion and heat sensors, and 18-inch steel doors. These niggas were sleuths.
How do you penetrate that?
They even switched the tapes in the building's security cameras to avoid being identified.
See, sounds like a movie.
11.
Yeah.
Their one mistake,
Oh, God. Don't tell me it's something just simple and stupid.
Guess.
The one mistake. They didn't wear masks?
Yeah, they did all that other stuff. They for sure wear masks.
They dropped their ID.
Even worse. A half-eaten sandwich. A half-eaten sandwich with DNA samples on it.
Way to go. Why would you even have that with you?
If you hunger strikes.
You eat before the heist.
There's a lot of hunger stuff. Like Belgium, the other dudes got in with chocolate. Food is important out there.
Oh, my God.
It says after a months-long police operation involving detectives in several countries, the gangsters were eventually arrested, though most of the jewels were never recovered.
They got them off.
That is crazy. Can you imagine getting through some of the most advanced security measures, combination locks, motion and heat sensors? These niggas were ninjas, creeping around, dodging lasers, and then you find out your fat friend left a damn cold cut in the vault. You're like, bro, this was the hardest thing we've ever did. When were you eating? DNA samples were found on a goddamn tuna salad.
I need to know. I wish they would have told us where the sandwich was left. I just need to know. Did they leave the sandwich in the store? Like
that shit was in an elevator shaft.
Maybe it was in his pocket.
And it fell out?
Yeah.
That nigga Mission Impossible down and the sandwich fell out with a half-eaten box of Cheez-Its.
Well, maybe he was like how Queen Latifah was and set it off. You know how whenever she stole, she threw the CDs
stupid.
out.
That was still very, very
dumb.
stupid.
Very dumb. But sandwich is hilarious.
I'll do one more.
Fat friend.
Like Jerry left a goddamn turkey club in the safe. Nigga swapped the money with a sandwich.
Oh my God. Hell no.
Oh my God.
So mad. Because if you watch Forensic Files, have you ever watched Forensic Files?
Yeah, I love that show.
Okay, so Forensic Files, if you know anything about that, then you know that people get caught for these murders off of the freaking type of carpet that was in the house. It'll be like one strand of a carpet, and they end up tracing it to the company who makes it, and then it goes from there to the company who sells it to the stores, and then which store was in the area, and then they go back and they see who bought it all. Just from a little bitty tiny fiber of a carpet. So you wouldn't think that you could get caught off of eating a sandwich and throwing it away at the crime scene or dropping it somehow at the crime scene.
I mean,
that's what he get for littering.
That's what he get for not finishing the sandwich. If you're gonna eat on the go, you might as well eat the whole damn sandwich.
Deep throat that sub.
Right, you getting the squirt farts in the escape route home, and then you.
He didn't want the Hershey squirts.
He didn't want the Hershey's. Well, maybe the sandwich was mid. He was like cracking the ball. He was like, Jimmy John's.
I don't do Jimmy John's like that.
I like Jimmy John's. It just sounded like a funny thing to say. All right, my last one is on some damn Grand Theft Auto / Uncharted shit. Swedish royal jewels stolen. Everyone's going to Sweden.
Okay. Royal jewels is crazy.
The, scepters and crowns and shit.
Woo!
So in July 2018, thieves stole a number of precious royal artifacts from a Swedish church before escaping by a speedboat. Items...
Speedboat?
Grand
These
Theft
are all
Auto.
movies, yeah.
Items once belonging to Swedish monarch Karl IX and his wife Christina, including a golden orb adorned with a crucifix and 2 crowns, were taken from a cathedral west of Stockholm. The items date back to the early 17th century. These are really cool things to steal. This golden orb with the
cross
looks like a...
Let me see it.
It looks crazy, like it could be like that middle one.
Oh,
like
man.
The damn apple, like the apple of Eden, or whatever those magical, ancient magical things are. At the time, police said they could not comment on the value of the items stolen, but Dean of the Strongnas Parish, Christopher Lundgren, told CNN that their monastery value pales in comparison to their significance in Sweden's cultural history. Lies.
Shit, that's what makes it more expensive.
Exactly. The thieves fled in an open-topped motorboat from the base of the church. Police patrol boats and helicopters joined the hunt. This year, a man was convicted and sentenced to 4.5 years in prison for the robbery. That's it. 4 and he's out.
That was worth it.
Definitely worth it. And for something like that, like you're talking about diamonds not being able to resell. You can imagine trying to sell a crown of a king.
Right. You really got to go to the scum of the black market to get that off, because people be like feeling serious about their royalty. So
Right.
if you go to the wrong person, you caught up.
I think at that point it's like Ocean's 11. Like you're just like a thief at heart, and you just want to see if you could steal the most rare things.
Yeah.
Because at that point you could probably sell them or gift them to just other thieves,
Right.
or people that are just like collectors of all that kind of
It's
stuff.
a gang of money in the black market.
Right.
They got millions, billions in the black market, because they really be selling some. They be getting that shit off, you know.
Mm-hmm. No taxes.
No tax. Look,
Tax free.
untraced.
Black taxes.
Okay, Lord,
Do you pay black
nigga tax.
Not black, but like black market, that type
I know.
of black.
I know. I just threw niggas in there.
Niggas in there. All right. Well, it's time for some fun facts.
Mm-hmm.
This is a different type of fun facts because we are not going to be talking about them.
Right.
We are going to be inviting our boy Yosi in here.
Yep.
Who actually
Joseph
iced us out.
Memain.
He's the one who iced us out.
Ice
And we
me out.
go-
Hey. You like
So,
Cash Doll?
huh?
You like Cash Doll?
She's cool.
She got a song called Ice Me Out.
Ice me out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm familiar.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
talking like that?
We'll be back right after these messages with $500,000 on me.
Okay. Period. With the holidays around the corner, you might be wondering how you're going to be able to make ends meet and shower your loved ones with gifts. Dave can help you get out of a pinch so you can enjoy the holiday season.
That's right. Dave is the banking app that could help you get up to $500 instantly with extra cash. With Dave, there's no interest, late fees, or credit checks. That's more money to buy those last-minute gifts or catch up on bills without having to wait for your next paycheck. You can finally tackle those expenses that have been stressing you out without any hang-ups. Millions of people have already downloaded the Dave app to get the financial relief they need with extra cash. So if you're in a pinch and need some extra help, download Dave and think of it as a helping hand from future you.
Yes, download Dave today at dave.com/thickthreads. That's dave.com/thickthreads. Sign up for an extra cash account and get up to $500 instantly. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Instant transfer fees apply. Banking services provided by Evolve Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got your boy in the house, Mr. Yosef. How do you say last name?
Joseph Maman.
Joseph Maman. Maman.
Yes, that's it.
My man.
My man.
My
Yeah.
man, Joseph. So I met Joseph on the plane.
On the plane.
Yes, I took
The networking.
I took an impromptu trip to Houston,
Mm-hmm.
a 1-day trip, and an evening flight. And I saw him and his wife sitting next to each other on the plane, and then we just started having a conversation. I don't even know how it happened,
I know.
but I said,
Amazing.
"Yo, what's going on?"
And
Tell me more.
Yeah, and then she started showing me what you guys doing, and then I told her about that I'm in the jewelry business, and we start talking about jewelry,
And I showed him some of my fake jewels that I wear on the show because I don't own any like major jewelry pieces. And he said, "Yeah, I got something better than that."
He was like, let me swap these out.
yes, and I said, let me bring you and Patrick something nice to wear at the show.
And so you did just that.
Yes, as I promised.
And so tell
Yeah, we
our
need to know.
our dreadheads, that's what we call them.
Okay.
Redheads?
Oh no. Thread.
Threadhead.
Threadhead. Sorry, I be thinking of
Redhead.
tell our threadheads.
Yes.
What we got on.
So you have a gorgeous platinum ring surrounded with emerald cut diamond that each one stone is 3/4 of a carat. So it's like
nice.
over almost 12 carat of diamond you have there.
Woo.
And then a little more diamond around it. And you have on your neck, you have a tennis necklace with over 38 carat of diamonds, 1/4 of a carat each stone.
Wow.
Dripping.
Amazing.
Oh my
Dripping.
God. It feels
Yes.
so nice.
Thank you.
It's lightweight, but when I look at it, I'm
It's sparkling.
mesmerized.
It's sparkling. It's so beautiful on you.
It's out here.
Oh,
It is.
I love it.
It's
I love
out
it.
here.
I know. And Patrick wearing
This ain't lightweight.
the lightweight. So let's start with the bracelet. The
Right.
bracelet, there is only 25 carat of diamond in it.
Only.
Mm.
Only 25 carat. And your necklace is over 500 grams.
Ooh.
And there
Wow.
is over 60 carat of diamond.
60. Okay.
60
So
carat.
you
Amazing.
What's up, Doc?
One second. But what you're wearing, it's more expensive.
period.
Yeah.
Period.
Of course, because each stone of yours is so big
Mhm.
compared to the little ones.
So that's crazy. Out of all this, that's the one.
This is the one.
Yeah.
That's
I've been feeling
That's
it.
the
This is-
emerald cut.
Yeah.
I've been
Yes.
lifting weights this whole
That's the-
This is the
episode.
expensive
That's
one.
the
This
princess.
is gorgeous.
That just feel
Looks
like
beautiful
the
on you,
royalty.
by the way.
I'm glad I got my nails done for it.
Oh, if you
Hey.
came through with the busted nails,
Yes.
I'll be
with
the
that-
laughing stock ever. I have to tell him like, you got to come back. You got to come back when the nails is done because I can't be
Amazing.
out here looking crazy like that.
Yeah.
so you shining over there too, man. What you got?
Yeah.
What you got
What-
around the?
I got the beautiful, we call it khamsa,
I'm sorry.
and it's the hand.
Mhm.
And most of people make them with like each hand, each finger is come with like 3 row of diamond, 4 row of diamond, 5. I made each one with one big, each one going down. So there is over 8 carat in this
Wow.
khamsa.
It's
And
like
it-
shining, like it's super bright.
When you use good quality, it will always shine.
Go ahead.
Are you putting your
I
glasses
gotta put my
on?
gun. It's too bright. It's too bright in here.
It's too
Yes.
bright in here.
That's
Okay,
That's
so
lit.
how
Yes,
how
yes.
long have you been in the jewelry business?
I know. I've been in the jewelry business over 30, almost 40 years. Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God, I'm old.
So you basically been
You look young.
around
Been around.
from basically every era of rap.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
You've seen every era of rap jewelry.
everything. We started with yellow gold. Then we went
Mhm.
to
I
the
love yellow
two-tone, the yellow and white, if you guys remember. After that, we went to white gold.
Mm-hmm.
Then we started to design rose gold and yellow and white gold. And then, in between was platinum. And then we did a lot of baguettes setting
Okay.
Baguettes.
many moons ago.
Mhm.
But it's, it's fading and going, but it's coming back. Every time, it's like
Mhm.
the emerald ring you're having on your hand.
It's crazy.
Everybody used to use only the round.
Mhm.
And tennis necklace used to be only with round. Now it's
Square.
we do it with the square as well.
Mm.
So it's interesting. Interesting.
Oh, go ahead.
What are the most like popular cuts out right now? Like what are
Uh,
people buying the most?
Always was the round, and always it will be. The
Round?
and the round is the most expensive
Mhm.
stone per all the other cuts. Because if you look at the list of the price, so the round diamond have one price, and all the other cuts have the same price.
Mm.
So big difference between the round and emerald or cushion or marquee or heart shape or pear shape, anything. So all of those will be at the category of one price, and the round will be above.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay, so big round energy. If we see
exactly.
somebody walking around with some clear round cuts,
They know they up to
you
date.
know,
They
yeah,
got the
we know
iOS
they know
update.
what they're doing.
What about like the styles of chains? Is it are Cuban links still like on top right now, or
Cubic,
is those
cubic
old?
is very hard. No,
Okay.
it's still a lot of people are inquiring about cubic.
Mhm.
What she's wearing now, it's really in.
tennis?
Yes,
I,
not these sizes, but a little bit smaller.
mhm.
Okay.
But there is some people that because it become very pricey.
I love
become
tennis
very pricey.
bracelets and tennis necklaces.
Yes.
Those are some big
Those
ass
are
chunky,
beautiful.
chunky,
If I could-
chunky rocks in there.
If I could afford this, I would have bought this as soon as I could.
This is probably a really stupid question. Do diamond dealers also deal, like, do they dabble in gold too, or is it strictly diamonds?
There are more. The diamond dealer are diamond dealers. Gold people are gold people.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I happen to do the same.
Okay.
So I design, I make the jewelry, and I get the diamond, and I'm supplying everything
Strictly
Okay.
diamonds.
Yes.
What about like rubies and emeralds and other kinds
as
of
well too.
As
Oh,
well.
dope.
Oh God, yeah, we do
Nice.
a lot of fine jewelry in rubies and emerald. Oh my God, you will see it next
Mm.
time
It's my
when I'll meet you guys.
Yeah.
I'll show you some nice
That for
bracelets.
sure.
and
I have to.
emerald.
You have to come.
Rubies.
Why don't
Oh
you
my
just
God.
come every time we shoot?
Every time.
You know. And
Today's
show up
episode,
with-
we emerald out.
Okay,
That's great. So
Yes.
Yeah, it would be cool.
So
yes.
tell us something about like what you do, because I feel like you kind of play a big part in the supply chain, right?
Yes. Basically, what we do, it's very simple. And when we design today is a very easy kind of process in a way,
Mhm.
because we have the computer, we have the 3D printer.
Oh yeah.
So we put everything that we put in the computer after we design, and it takes a lot of time to measuring and the whole height and dimension. If you want to do it 3D, if you want to do anything that you come in mind, then you put it in the computer and then click and then you print it.
Nice.
And then the wax is printed, and then you make, and the wax is like into the dot.
Okay.
Deal.
Okay.
you like the
Okay.
new
So
Oh, yeah.
tell me your most famous or your most unique or the piece that you're most proud of. Talk to me about those. If you have more than one, you can talk about the other.
I have a few. But the most something that I really loved and
iconic.
really iconic. It was making a piece for Run DMC.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Run
the
DMC.
founders. I told you.
No.
He was here for every version of hip hop, every
Okay.
era.
I did.
Well, I know that there's a piece from Run DMC that went crazy.
Yes, I made the original shoe for Run DMC.
Get out of
That
here.
you can see it in a Rolling Stone magazine in front cover on 1986. And as a matter of fact, I brought the mold to show you
For real?
Lit.
from the old day what we did.
This is crazy.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
If you
can we
don't
see?
mind, yes. Since we made the piece such a big piece for
Mhm.
them, we had to make it from two molds. So
Okay.
we had to do the bottom of the shoe and the top of the shoe by itself. So
Okay. And this is the fat chain,
the fat
big
chain,
fat
the
chain with the
big
shoe,
fat
with the
chain.
Adidas shoe.
yes,
Right?
they're
Okay.
having there, and one of them is holding it on his hand, and the other one is laying down.
Okay.
Three of them.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
beautiful.
Crazy.
So this is the top of the shoe, as you see the detail
Look it up a little bit. Your camera. Yeah, there.
of the detail of the whole top of the shoe,
Oh wow.
and then here we see the bottom of the shoe, as you see all the detail of the stripes and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So they even had the little ridges.
Everything.
And you didn't have a 3D printer back then, so
No.
how were you able to do that?
How we do that? We start from just a hard square wax, and then you start.
Oh, this is like hand. Oh my God, that's a
Was
lot of work.
A long process, and then it came from. After that, after we finished the wax, we cast it to silver, sterling silver.
Mm.
On the sterling silver, we do all the details, and then we make the mold from the silver, and then that's the original mold. So
Wow.
So basically, computers made everything easier,
much.
but it was way more interesting and cool back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Much
The
like
old- the old
everything
days
else.
was much harder, but it's
More
But
unique.
it went crazy probably because there is an
Yes.
element of, handmade,
Mhm.
hand designed. There was a lot of
Yes.
blood, sweat, and
Exactly,
love put
exactly,
into
exactly.
that piece.
And
so are
there-
these extinct? They don't use these anymore.
No.
Can I
But-
see? Can I
but-
see them real quick?
Yes, but we use. I mean, I just used it, and I'll tell you the story about it.
Oh, you just used it. Okay, so
Mhm.
you okay, so talk to me about this time that you just used it.
Okay, so
Again.
after I finished that and I made this for them for Run DMC, happened to meet a nice fellow named Steve LaBelle,
Okay.
Scott Storage
Uh-huh.
agent, a manager, and then we started talking, and he told me that he was a manager for Run DMC,
Mm.
and then I told him, "Wow, I just made this piece for them, the shoe." He said, "I don't believe it," and then it's like from here to there, and he's like was crazy about it. Says, "Oh, I really want to buy this model because I want to put it in a museum for the hip hop
Wow.
that we're doing for Run DMC." I said, "It's not for sale."
Okay, period.
As of right now. As of right now, it's not for sale. Who knows what will be in the future, but it's not for sale now.
Right.
And 2 months later, I'm getting a phone call from him. And then on the other line was a gentleman named Mark, I think, Mark LaBelle,
Okay.
VP and M&M for M&M.
Marshall Mathers. Okay, talk
Yes.
to me nice.
So he said to me, Marshall's birthday is October 17.
Okay.
And I would love, he's doing a tribute for Run DMC, and I would love you to have the original shoe for him.
Woo, so you have to pull out the big dogs.
Then I pull out the big dogs and I make this for Marshall. I couldn't do it on his birthday because the time was so short. And as you see, it's come from 2 pieces, too many details, too many things to do. But I made it. He got it. I heard that he loved it.
Oh, nice.
And I hope to meet him as well once. And
Has
happy
he,
birthday, Marshall.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
Yes.
birthday, 50.
Yes. Happy
Right.
50th,
M&M
Big
is
Marshall.
50.
Yes.
So, was it
Has
a-
he worn it yet?
Yes.
So do you
Yes.
you have you've seen a picture or
I did
anything?
not see a picture
You
yet.
have- oh dang! I wanted to see it.
But his manager, Mark told me that he wore it. He loved it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. He's happy, and he wore it when they did some tribute to Run DMC, I think.
Okay, well,
So it's
hopefully
good.
we get a chance to see it
I hope,
before
yes.
this episode comes out because I would like to.
I hope so.
at
I would
least have
love
our
to see him
editor-
wearing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it like a different chain or was it a replica?
The chain.
Yeah.
You're talking about M&M?
Yeah, Eminem.
Much thicker chain than what they were wearing.
Okay. But was it based on the Run DMCs?
the shoe is based on Run DMC exactly.
Okay.
Mhm.
But I had to build him a special loop to hold his humongous chain.
Got
Very
it.
nice.
Okay.
Wow.
It's bigger.
So
yes.
basically, they couldn't. You were like, you can't have the original, but here's like a better one, like a bigger.
the
better
chain,
one.
the chain,
say
the chain
better,
is
but
not. This is
bigger.
the original.
Uh-huh.
That's what counts. The chain, you can get any chain you
Mhm.
want.
Right,
That's
right,
your
right.
choice. So yeah,
Wow.
some people like thinner, thicker, whatever.
Yeah,
That's dope. That is
Thicker.
some, you
Yeah,
thick,
thick.
thick.
There you go.
thicker.
thick,
Let's go for
thick,
thicker.
Thicker
Yeah.
threads, thicker chains,
Blood.
thicker
Yes.
diamonds.
Everything bigger,
Thicker
Mhm.
shoes.
always better. That's what
Mhm.
we say.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
I love it. Well, so tell the people like where they can find you, or
They can find me on Instagram.
Instagram. Okay.
It's Joseph Maman, and
Joseph
they can look at some of the pieces. I don't advertise a lot.
Mhm.
I manufacture a lot to the store, and they can find me in stores. But they can look on Instagram and they can contact me or something like that. And,
Okay, so if
you
they
know,
had any
see-
questions, they can just contact you on
Yeah,
Instagram.
they can send me a
and-
message, and hopefully I'll have.
If you're looking to treat yourself or somebody that you love at the top of the year, hit
for
your
a
boy
custom
up.
piece.
Hit your boy up. Ice somebody out today.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like you got iced.
All right,
Ice,
we
you
are
guys. You
iced.
are beautiful.
Oh, I love it
this
so
on you.
much. Is there anything else that we don't know that you can think to just like tell us before we?
Yes, just to tell to the audience or to the people that watching the show that you have to understand that gold is 14 karat, 18 karat, and 10 karat. The number, there is a reason for it.
Oh.
10 karat is 41% gold.
Oh.
14 karat is 585% gold. And 18 karat is 75% gold.
Oh,
So that's why the price is more expensive.
oh,
Quality of diamond is more
Oh.
important, is very important.
okay.
And the most important thing about piece of jewelry, you never pay cheaper. You pay what you get. You get less quality.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
the bottom line.
So
you
it
want good
basically
quality, you have to
come
pay.
up out that bag.
Exactly.
If you want something
Because if
like
somebody
this.
says,
I
"Oh,
didn't
I
know
saw
that at
this and
all.
I can get it for that much money," you got what you pay for.
So 24 karat is 100%.
100%. But we don't use
I
24
did not
karat.
know that.
Yes.
Is that softer?
softer?
It's softer,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. We do not use 24 karat because it's softer.
It's too soft.
Uh-huh.
But most of the prestige pieces are 18 karat.
Okay.
And if you look at the Cartier pieces, Tiffany pieces, and you see 750, that's mean 18 karat.
That means you're good to go.
Yes. The high-end
Okay.
store do not write 18K, they write 750.
How come?
Okay.
What does 750 mean?
75% gold.
Yeah.
Ah, Pat.
I'm getting there.
Yes.
I'm getting there. I'm
Okay.
going to know
But
all the
that's-
diamond
that's-
lingo
yes.
in the next
and
5 years.
There is no, because, you always, exactly like I said before, you pay what you get for.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You done opened up Pandora's box. See, I bought
Feels
one.
different.
I have one diamond necklace.
Okay.
And it's very small, but it's the clarity is lit. But now that I have this on, I'm
Things
really
changed.
I'm really feeling like it's touching my soul right now.
Oh.
So when I have to take it off, I feel like a piece of me is gonna go
It's going to go with
Oh
it.
my
with
God.
it.
That's how
and so-
diamonds, that's how the diamonds be snatching souls.
That's why we said
Diamonds
diamond
became the
is our women best
girls'
friend.
best
Girls
friend.
best friend.
Mhm.
I got best friends
I
on
said
right
women,
now.
now it's girls. Yes, everybody loves
We
diamonds.
got our best buds.
Yes, yes.
Our buddies are on us.
Oh,
We
man.
love it. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're wearing it very beautiful. Both of you. Oh, wow, you look
Hey, man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be,
cool.
I'm gonna be seeing. This. I ain't here yet, but I'm gonna be seeing what else I can purchase because we go to, like she said, it does something to you.
It does something
Oh, yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it
when
does
you
something
put
to
when
you.
you
It
put that
does.
shit on,
Mhm.
Yes.
it kind of like it kind of changes your personality.
This
a
that.
little
What
bit.
you mean you ain't got no reservations?
Yeah.
You better make one.
Oh, exactly. No,
This that. Oh,
it's
you ain't
true.
got a table?
It's
Yeah.
true. When you walk places, people always will comment you. People would come and say, "Oh my God, I see your beautiful necklace." Because I was wearing one of those not long time ago, and somebody came and like, "Can I buy it from you?" I said, okay.
Yes.
I can
Yes,
make
you can.
another one, no problem.
Right. Okay.
But,
Yeah,
you know,
there you
it's-
go. Say less.
Really?
Man,
He's just like, yeah, I
Yeah,
make these. So
I know, yeah.
Damn.
So
Stephanie,
you're a
damn.
walking billboard.
I went to a wedding with 3 of those Cuban, white,
Mhm.
yellow, and rose on my hand.
Ooh.
And this
Tell me
showing
you
lady,
sold
out.
out.
yeah, and
You're
this
showing
lady
out.
came to me and says, "Can I try it on?" And she's put it on, and it's like big on her. And she said, "Oh, I love them." I said, "Okay, I'll make you if you want." And she says, "No, I really love them." I says, "Okay." She says, "I'm not giving it back to you.
Oh.
Come to my office tomorrow."
That's
I'll give you
dangerous.
I said, "No, you don't do that."
Yeah,
I know.
right?
It's
What
like,
you mean I'm
I
not
love
giving it back to
I
you?
love it. Yeah.
That was a robbery.
Right.
That was a Karen robbery.
Bring it
No,
back.
I'm not giving this back.
Yeah. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. So it's,
No, isn't there like paperwork and stuff involved though?
paperwork. Yeah, you have to do some paperwork. You have to,
Yeah.
insurance
But she said-
situation.
And she said, email it to me.
I don't care. Just
Yeah.
I want it. Okay.
Okay.
Venmo'd you real quick.
Yeah, pay your tax and everything is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I heard that.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm buy diamonds off of a person
Right.
just yet.
Right.
yeah. No,
But
no. You do not buy
No.
anything before you talk to me because I have to check it for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
Well, there it is.
All right, we
So
got
So if anybody try to sell us some fugazi shit,
That's
we're
right.
gonna get Yosi.
you
Exactly.
know we got somebody in our corner.
Exactly. To check it
You're
out.
called
for you.
out.
Yes. I always will check and tell you it's worth it or not.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
that's
oh
what's
my
up.
God! Thank you so
Man,
much for
come on.
coming on the
You
show.
are
And
Appreciate
very
this, man.
welcome.
This was
My
fun.
pleasure.
I hope you enjoyed us.
These were
is
some
I
these were
really
some
did.
thick facts.
I really
Yeah.
did. I really enjoyed you and hope to see you soon. And
absolutely
I'll ice you again.
okay. Ice me out.
I will.
Ice me out.
I will. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
so
Well,
much.
this has been a chilly episode of Thick
Okay.
Threads.
Word.
Again, we want to thank our guest. Yosi is your nickname, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yosi is the nickname. That's what
Mhm.
you're going to see on Instagram. Check him out. Ice you and somebody you love out. As always, I've been your co-host, Patrick Cloud.
And I'm Persephone.
See you at the next blizzard.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Get my snow coat.
okay, the snowstorm. Mm.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Thick Threads. I'm Patrick Cloud.
I'm Persephone.
You never do that.
I know.
We have a special episode today. We never really have guests like that. As you can see, we are sitting on the same side. We never do that.
We never do that, except for Grizzly Tales.
Because we about to interview the founders of Victoriao Mezcal. They're going to teach us everything from the production to what they do, the distribution. We're going to have a little tasting.
Yeah.
This is premium mezcal. This isn't them plastic bottles that we used to in the liquor store.
Because them shits is nasty.
They brought it in a briefcase.
Yeah.
They brought the liquor bottle in a briefcase.
Okay.
Like a rocket launcher.
You're ridiculous. Okay, so you
Before
got
we do that, they're gonna come in just a second.
Y'all know what these are at this point now.
Do the manifestation cards.
Mm-hmm.
This is brought to you by Stephanie's Secret.
Yeah, I got some secrets, y'all. I'll be telling y'all some of my secrets though.
And
you know, I appreciate they did. They actually gifted me these.
No, but didn't they hit you up after about this?
Yeah, so they're excited about us doing this. So I can't wait to send this over to the Secret.
All right, I would always be picking, so you pick this.
Okay, I'm gonna pick, and I'm probably gonna pick the best one because that's what I'm manifesting right now. I'm manifesting a fire manifestation.
Somebody's vocabulary needs some work. I'm manifesting a fire manifestation. Manifest.
I didn't say manifest again. You just wanted to try to
go ahead.
Whatever. Money doesn't bring happiness, but happiness brings money. Period.
Okay.
If you keep thinking that you need money, then you will keep attracting needing money. You will have to find a way of being happy now, of feeling good now, of being in joy now without the money, because those great feelings are what attracts money. Bam. Okay. Money doesn't bring happiness, but happiness brings money.
I have a slight issue with money doesn't bring happiness because I feel like there should be an asterisk.
Okay.
I think that's like saying like a roller coaster doesn't bring happiness. Like it's really fun. If you just get on there and you grumpy and you upset and negative, you're not going to have fun on the roller coaster, but it's supposed to be fun. Getting money is insanely fun. But if you were already upset and sad and mad at everything, then you have some shit to heal and that's not going to fix anything.
I don't know.
But having money as opposed to not is so much more fun.
I don't know. I agree with having money as opposed to not is so much more fun. But at the same time, how many people do we see with loads and loads of money who are ridiculously unhappy?
Because that's how they were before.
So, right. So if they were happy before, then that money coming in,
you can give that same nigga a giant trampoline and he'll be jumping on it up and down, pause, really, really sad and depressed.
Wow.
But
you have to pause?
If you have who the hell can you give a giant trampoline to and their life wouldn't improve unless they weren't a piece of shit depressed person before that?
There's a lot of people that are happy before they have loads of money. And so exactly. I think so if you change your mindset to be happy, then maybe you can be there going out and getting the bread that's going to get you the money.
Right.
But if you're depressed and like, I need money, I need money.
Obviously happier when that money comes.
Right, because it says happiness brings money. So you need to have that happiness
but the hard work brought the money. Him being at the crib smiling didn't bring the bag.
Do you enjoy what you do?
Absolutely.
And that brings money.
Yeah.
If you weren't making money, would you still be happy with some of the things that you're doing?
I enjoyed doing what I did now when it didn't give me any money.
That's what we're saying. That's what this is saying. This is saying you were happy before this was bringing you money.
But me being happy didn't bring the money. But when the money came, because I wasn't upset already, I was so much happier.
So you're saying happier. So you were already happy.
But I think that
before
this quote is saying that the happiness brought the bag. The happiness helped bring the bag
because it puts you
because
in a
I wasn't
position
upset
to go
at
get
work.
the bag. Lord, this is a tough guy.
All I'm saying is that the
don't argue with the manifestation card.
I'm just saying there should be an asterisk.
There's no asterisk.
I'm just saying. I don't know how to say that word either. But we're gonna talk about we're about to talk to some people who really did get to the bag.
Big
We're about to
bags.
talk to the founders of Victorioso
Victorioso.
Mezcal, premium mezcal.
Premium. I have here with me Eugenio and Yelena, founders of Victorioso Premium Mezcal. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys have a very like kingpin, queen pin energy. Like very
Yes.
boss. You got the briefcase on here, like
Well, actually, mezcal is a gold liquid of
Liquid.
Oaxaca,
so you do got some gold in
Ooh,
here.
Okay.
Yes.
So Oaxaca, Mexico.
Mexico.
Okay. So can you tell us a little bit about the brand and what we can expect?
Well, my husband Eugenio, he's actually a 3-generation producer of mezcal from Matatlan. That is actually a capital of mezcal, production of mezcal in Oaxaca, Mexico. And this is very beautiful mezcal, unlike a lot of other mezcal that you probably would have an opportunity to try. All our products are organic. There is no sugar, no additives. We only use mature agave. We literally go to the field and check piñas for the content of sugar before we cut it.
Piñas are a flower.
Piña is actually the root
the
of
root.
agave.
Okay.
Yeah.
The root of
So
agave.
we get rid of the leaves, and the actual root is what being used in production of mezcal.
Okay.
And we also use the sweet water from the mountains of Oaxaca for the fermentation.
Sweet water just sounds so good.
Yeah, what makes water sweet? Like what makes it sweet water?
Because it's natural spring water in the
Oh,
mountains.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mm.
So I have a question just for people who don't know, like myself. What is the difference between tequila and mezcal?
Well, tequila is industrial. Tequila is made out of blue agave in the state of Jalisco usually.
Mhm.
And it's a young agave, maybe 3 to 4 or 5-year-old plant. 45% agave, sugar, and water. Tequila you can mass produce in thousands and thousands of liters a day. You can
wow.
create a formula and you can get it going indefinitely. And tequila usually has no taste, no smell, and you shoot it.
It's similar to vodka,
Mhm.
Oof,
you know?
those are so
Mezcal,
rough.
on the other hand, is artisanal. All the processes are done by hand and is produced in small batches with a special way that production is done. The very first thing that it's cooked in a pit with volcanic rocks and wood.
Volcanic rocks?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, that's what gives it smokiness.
Now, that is what I do know about mezcal. So historically, mezcal has kind of been one of my least favorite alcohols because of it was so smoky. I felt like it went right up my nose, but I've never really had a high quality mezcal. So I wonder if this would give a different taste. So I've always been skeptical about mezcal because it's been so tough.
Too smoky.
Too
Absolutely.
smoky for me. And you know when mezcal is added to something because you can tell.
Yes.
Right.
Unlike some other alcohols, like if somebody just gave you a mixed drink and you didn't know what it was,
Mhm.
for me, I might not be able to tell like if this is Hennessy, if this is some type of vodka, cognac, whatever. But if there's mezcal in it, I absolutely know. I can tell like there's some in this. So that's been tough. So you guys have a premium mezcal. So
Correct.
this I'm assuming sets you guys apart from the mezcal that's kind of mass produced in the stores now.
Well, to finish your first question, actually, mezcal can be produced out of 30 plus different varieties of agave. And to answer your question right now, this is how it goes. So if mezcal is being produced by the actual families that are producing mezcal in Oaxaca, okay, most of them are beautiful. And you cannot say that one mezcal is good and one mezcal is bad because it all depends on the person's palate.
Okay.
Every mezcal has different tasting notes. And we have the agave that can be cultivated and we have the agave that is wild, that only grows in the wild. But every person, not worrying about like how much it costs or what type of agave it is, your palate tells you which mezcal you like.
Okay.
On the other hand, when mezcal is being brought to United States or internationally, most people that are mass producing mezcal, it now becomes industrial. So the challenges are because they're trying to mass produce it like tequila, they're not waiting for agave to mature enough. So most of the brands are using younger agave that doesn't have enough sugar. And because it usually may take a month or more to do the fermentation process, like the whole process can take over a month from the very beginning to the very end for us or small producers, because it all depends on the weather. If the weather is cold, it's going to take longer. If the weather is warm, it's going to be a shorter period of time. So for normal producers, it would take probably around a month. For people that are making it as a business, they're not using the mature agave, and they're mass producing, they're using additives in the fermentation process that allows them to make few batches a month. Also, a lot of them are not using sweet water from the mountains. They may be using city water. Some people, I know,
city water.
some people are even cooking right now with gasoline to expedite the cooking process so they can get more product out of it. So a lot of times when you taste agave, you have gasoline notes.
Oh my God.
So
maybe that's what I've tasted
probably
in the
You
past.
probably
It's
didn't
just
taste the good
It's
quality.
like gas.
So they're cutting their product with other things.
Yeah.
So they're basically we're tasting the premature version of the plant that's not fully grown.
Correct.
Additives that speed up the process.
Sugars.
They're not using sweet water, they're using tap water. And they're cutting it with gasoline.
They're cooking with gasoline versus giving it, cook for like 3-5 days with wood and volcanic rocks. They're expediting all the processes so they can get more batches, more quantity, and less time.
So can you tell us how your mezcal is made, or is it kind of like the Krabby Patty's secret formula? You can't really tell.
Well, let's put it this way. So the process of cooking mezcal is literally the same.
Okay.
The challenges are that every family has their own recipe as to how long they do certain processes, what kind of agave they use, what kind of wood they use, what kind of water they use. So all of that differentiates family from family.
Gotcha.
Okay. For us, once again, let me take you through the whole process so you understand how it's done. And with Victorioso, it all depends on the weather and the plant. Okay, so we let the weather and the plant dictate the process. So the very first thing that's done is we cut off the leaves, and the actual piña is being used for actual cooking process. And to give you an idea, like this is 10 tons of agave.
Wow.
Okay. This is the piñas that you're using in the cooking process, and this is espadín, the agave that can be cultivated. Okay, so 10 tons of agave can make about 1,500 bottles.
Okay.
Okay, so you get an idea. Okay,
Who's that standing on top of it?
Victorioso.
It's you. Looks like you got an empire. Like,
Tell me about
to
it.
be money.
So first thing, you cook it in a pit, and it can be 3 days, 5 days, 6 days, all depending on the weather. Then you take the agave out, and of course, before you cook it, you cut it. Okay, you take it out, you let agave rest, and you can literally take it apart, and it's like sugar cane, like caramel, beautiful tasty notes, very organic, and this is what mezcal is being made from. Then you crush it with a Tahona wheel, and some families use electric wheel, most families use horses or donkeys, and then you ferment it. We ferment with water from the mountains. And again, the process may take 3 weeks. It may take 4 weeks. It may take a month and a week, all depending on how long, what the weather is,
Okay.
and the actual agave. If it's wilds, it takes longer for every process because the piñas are smaller, less sugar, and they're more hard to cook.
Okay.
The espadín is usually faster. Okay, and then we distill it in the copper, and it's ready to be served.
All right. Okay.
That's interesting. So
Very,
you guys,
very interesting.
from the photo, it seems you guys are like out there in the, like where they're actually doing the production
In
and
the
cutting.
fields.
Are you guys like helping chop the stuff down? Like what? How hands on are you guys when you guys go to the factories in the fields?
Well, we go to the field to check the processes and the quality. We do not grow our own agave because the plants that we are using for Victorioso, they're very mature. And a lot of people that are producing, the more mature is the plant, the more expensive it is. So we sometimes go 3-4 hours away from Oaxaca to purchase the plants because Eugenio has big family and a lot of people that he knows. So we purchase our plants, but we cook the agave in our factories, and we have the packing house and the fulfillment area. So all of that is done actually in the house that his grandfather built over 100 years ago.
Very cool.
Yeah, for 3 generations.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. So I'm
Let's
ready
go
to
start.
I'm ready
Yeah.
to taste something.
Let's
so
see the. Let's
I
see
see this amazing briefcase, like you said. It looks like a wow. Your bottle. Oh my God, the bottle
Everything
is
about
beautiful.
Victorioso brand has a story. Okay? And before I take you through the story, I want to elaborate a little bit to finish our previous conversation.
Okay.
Everything about Victorioso is a lot different from a lot of other brands, okay? Even from a lot of brands in Oaxaca, okay? Eugenio's family, his father is actually featured in the Museum of Mezcal in Mazatlan, Oaxaca.
Oh wow.
His family was one of the pioneers in production of mezcal. The grandfather was growing agave since 1920s, and they started producing mezcal 1955.
Okay.
So the father had one of the first 5 registered factories and one of the first 5 registered brands. In 1970s, there is more producers started jumping on the market to produce mezcal. And although it's a moonshine, the agave was quite expensive for them. So once again, as it happening right now, a lot of them started cutting corners by using sugars and additives. So Eugenio's father, Juan Cernas, actually hired an attorney, and with one more Palenquero is producer of mezcal. They were instigating the riots, and the father was financing the riots to preserve, to create the union to preserve the quality of mezcal.
Oh, this is a little spicy information.
The whole
Yes.
process.
So literally, you could have people like standing on the roof with the shotguns protecting the people that were coming to the house. They were taking buses to take them to Oaxaca, for the marches, for the quality of mezcal. So there was assassination attempt on his life 3 times by the police because of the corruption.
By the police.
Yes. And he died in a car accident. So our mission as a brand, as a family, to produce mezcal in a way that Eugenio's ancestors would be proud of. So we're not cutting corners. We're not chasing money. We want the mezcal to be the most beautiful product there is.
Okay.
And these assassination attempts came because he was going to disrupt the business too much, or
Yes.
Yes.
from the government's point of view too.
Yeah, pretty corrupt.
In my house, my father, 600 people for the meeting every 2 weeks
Wow.
They would
In my
600 people would come to your house
for the meeting.
just based
Wow.
off the mezcal and
Yes.
all of that.
All the
Yeah,
producers.
all the producers, like 600.
There's over 1,000
Must have a big
producers
house.
of mezcal
Yeah.
in Oaxaca. Small families.
600 people in a house is actually the most impressive part.
That is
That's
wild.
a
And
lot
he
of
was
people.
actually
That's a lot of
hiring the
people.
buses and taking those people for the marches, for the creation of the union to the center of Oaxaca. So there was a lot going on.
So they're serious about
Let
this.
me give it a
Very
try.
serious. Not yet,
Not yet?
please. I know my husband's very excited to let people taste it, but I don't want to get
we
there
do
yet.
we do want to taste it, and we don't have a lot of time.
Okay, so I'm going to go much faster. Okay, so we're going to start quickly with the legend of Mezcal.
Okay.
The god of rain threw the lightning onto earth. It hit agave, roasted it, and that's how an elixir of the gods was made. So mezcal is very mystical, and it came out from the place that is very mystical. Oaxaca is very famous for the ancient pyramids, very mystical location where the royalty used to live. Even right now, the people walking around with the attire, with the robes that they've been wearing for centuries. Every village have their own colors, have their own dialect. Zapotec people live in Mazatlan, Oaxaca, but there is like over 20 different dialects. So it's a very mystical, very spiritual place. And just so you see, you have the V for Victorioso and agave and the lightning. Okay. Also, all our bottles have gold on it, and gold because it's a gold liquid of Oaxaca.
Gold liquid.
And everything about the actual brand, we were trying to capture the history and the culture into the brand. So what you see is the steps like multi-band pyramids, where very mystical, where royalty used to live. But every layer of the step has its own story. So the top one is a multi-band pyramid, very spiritual and mystical. The second one is a cycle of life, birth, life, and death. And the third one in Zapotec culture, it means either 4 directions or 4 elements. So the way we say it is from your birth to your death, find your path. Choose direction in life. Live a mystical life, celebrate all your victories with the purest alcohol, Victorioso.
Wow.
Hey.
So does that is that like a real pyramid was that made specifically for the bottle?
We made specifically everything for the bottle to capture and bring out the culture and the history.
But the
of
shape
Oaxaca.
of the pyramid
Yes.
is in Mazatlan
Oaxaca.
or
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca?
Oaxaca.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you say the V represents the lightning strike also?
Inside the V, you have an agave and a lightning. And that represents the actual
Oh, I
legend.
do see it in the middle.
Actual
Okay.
legend of mezcal. So
That's kind of
what
cool.
we have in the brand, we have 4 different products.
Okay.
Espadin is what you can cultivate, but you're going to sample a 12-year-old agave.
Okay.
Okay.
12-year-old.
12 years
And
old.
then the second one, I don't know if we have a chance to sample in it, but this is the high end of mezcal.
Okay.
So all our products are also award winners at LA Spirits Awards last year at a blind tasting.
Congratulations.
Thank
Very
you
nice.
very much.
you.
We didn't have the product, we didn't have the bottle finished yet, so we decided to enter the blind tasting. We wanted to get the proof of concept for the product. And literally the judge called us the next day and they said that, we usually don't do that. We're not allowed to, but all the judges was smitten by our product. And we got the platinum, best in show, best mezcal of 22, and golds.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this year, all the judges wanted to revisit the brand, so we actually had the dinner paired with mezcal over at Sol Agave, one of our restaurants where we carry it.
Okay.
The beauty of this brand is because we produce small batches, we are not in liquor stores, we're not in supermarkets. We are strategically targeting to sell it to the venues where people don't mind paying a little more for the experience of mezcal.
Okay.
All our products also have 45% alcohol. Why 45? Because agave does not open up in anything below than 45. So anything below 45 is not quite mezcal. Anything above 45, you already have too much alcohol. So you don't have the actual tasting notes of the mezcal.
Okay.
Okay, so everything about the brand is very thought of. And a lot of people are thinking, oh my God, there is $30, $40 bottles of mezcal. Why are you guys almost $150?
Okay. So this bottle right here
It's $149.
retails for $149. Okay.
Yeah.
And this one is like the classic. That's like the
This is,
basic.
okay, so this is, we shouldn't say the basic, but this is one of the, not a rare type of agave. You can cultivate espadin. And espadin, as you will see, the piñas are bigger and it has more sugar. The wilds would be smaller piñas, less sugar, and more difficult to cook.
Okay.
And the same 10 tons of agave can produce maybe 200 to 500 liters versus around 1,000, 1,200 for espadín.
Okay.
Okay? So I want to show you something that a lot of mezcals cannot do. If you don't mind, I don't know if they can see us or not, but I want you to put a little drop of mezcal
In
on
your
your
hand.
hand. This is one of the ways that palenqueros, people that produce mezcal, check the
Now
quality.
you do this.
Go like this. Okay, let's evaporate it a little bit.
Okay, so we clean
Washing
it.
our hands
clean
with
it
the
with
product.
Wash your hands with mezcal. Now I want you to take
Right.
both hands
Close.
close to your nose and just slowly smell it. So you will have a little hint of the smokiness, but you'll have a lot of herbal notes, sweet notes, very organic plant notes.
I smell so much stuff.
You can
Yes.
have the note of
And that's what a lot of people don't quite understand, because the only thing people understand that agave is, mezcal is smoky. Okay, but
Smells
it's
turned
not
up.
what it's supposed to be. Okay, and literally when you drink mezcal, Victorioso, espadín, those would be the tasty notes, and everything is from
All those.
agave.
Yes.
Okay.
So we got
Okay.
lime, cantaloupe. What is that? Fudge?
It's
Dulce de
actually
leche.
dulce de leche caramel.
Oh, caramel.
Orange.
Mandarin.
Oh, mandarin.
Okay.
So depending on your palate, you can figure out all the different notes. Now, espadín Victorioso is beautiful, neat, and you can mix it in a cocktails.
Okay.
But the right way to drink mezcal, everything with mezcal is a journey. Okay, tequila you shoot to get drunk. Mezcal is an experience. Mezcal, you take your time, and in Oaxaca they say you kiss mezcal. Un besito, muy poquito. Okay,
Yes.
so the right way to drink mezcal,
Salud.
the first sip is going to be a little shock to your mouth because it's 45% alcohol. You take a little sip, swish it around, swallow, and go like this. Let agave open up.
This is like more like drink whiskey, cognac, slow.
Okay. Okay.
So what
I
happened?
feel the smokiness.
Yes, feel the smokiness, but it also a little bit sharp because of the
So,
alcohol.
the flavor is very good flavor.
How do you feel?
You know, it's crazy because this isn't the first time we met you. We've sampled it before, and that was the first time I ever heard that your mouth and your taste buds are shocked by that first initial, and that makes so much sense when you drink alcohol. Like that first one is just like woo, and then you kind of explained it like in a very simple way where like your mouth is shocked, so it's like the taste almost opens up after that one.
Exactly.
So I
on the
noticed that
second
the second
sip,
one
on
is
the
when I
third
really
sip,
started hearing.
now it
smelling
grows on you. Now your palate starts experiencing
Yeah.
different tasty notes. So for people that like Scotch and whiskey,
wait. Don't think
they
it's
love Victorioso espadín because Scotch and whiskey has a little smokiness, but it has a lot of sugar and the taste is the same.
Yeah.
With our product, every sip gives you different notes. Now, the beauty of the pure mezcal is it's beautiful operative, a beautiful digestant. But the main thing for me is beautiful aphrodisiac, especially that I'm a woman. So it makes you
Makes
very
you
warm
feel-
and fuzzy, very
Wow.
sensual,
Little
opens
fuzzy.
up.
Oh man.
Fuzzy. Yeah,
I might be over here
very
like
sensual. Right. Plus, because it has no sugar content, it gives you beautiful energy. So if you're dancing, if you're enjoying yourself, you're gonna want to dance and party and have a good time. If you're sitting down having a conversation, you're gonna mellow, but you're not gonna be drunk. Okay, no roller coasters. So you're gonna be having beautiful conversation in a very relaxed way. Okay, if you're happy, it's gonna keep you happy. If you're not happy, you may cry your heart out.
Aw.
Okay.
And this no sugar.
Oh, so basically it enhances whatever mood you're in.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay.
That makes sense. I mean, it's cool. I guess I've never really had premium liquor like that because all the liquor that I've known throughout my life is just cheap to get you drunk. You know what I mean? Like it's not to like be savored. It's not to be like, enjoyed in this
The
way.
challenge, if I may say also, the important part of mezcal when you distill it, that you need to take away the head and the tail.
How
And
many
only
times is it
use
distilled?
2 times.
Twice
Yeah,
distilled. Okay.
anything more than that, you already have too much water going on. So, but you have to only use a portion of mezcal. So you can cook a lot, but only use a portion of it that is good for you. Otherwise, you have a lot of ethanol that's not good for your stomach, for your headaches, for your system, for your body. And, in a lot of brands, we can taste that it's not that pure. Okay. Also for mezcal, it's very important to be in a clear bottle. So it has to be pure and very, very clean, because if the bottles are not clear, then you don't literally see what is inside, because it has to go through so many processes. So you need to make sure that you're getting the purest juice.
I've had premium liquor before, but I've never been guided on how to drink it. So this is a wonderful experience to be able to be guided on how to drink it the way it was meant to be taken. So
because you're connecting your soul to the earth, to the wind, to the to the plant, to the whole thing, and that what makes it an experience. Every sip gives you joy.
So with every sip, do we have to wish it around, or
just one time?
So
only
just
one time. Just so your palate gets a burst of alcohol, and then it becomes very smooth, and then you enjoy all
even the
notes.
blowing thing where you're like, you
so
don't have to do that the first time?
First time.
So
and
the
it
second
makes
time you
agave
just
open up.
Okay,
so if we
how do
take
you
a
drink
second sip, we can just sip it.
Salud.
Salud.
You see how it's smooth?
It is
and
a lot
flavor,
smoother than
and
the
it's
first.
like a-
It definitely doesn't taste as smoky. The first time was just like shock and
Right.
smokiness, but this time it's
No,
like
plus also we just opened the bottle, brand new bottle. So, if it's
So we're getting
airs
everything
a little bit,
Mhm.
then it's going to be much more balanced. But Victorioso Mezcal is very, very balanced.
so typically you would leave the top off to let it aerate, or
Well, if you're drinking, you wouldn't close it.
Okay.
You just drink it and you enjoy it and
Enjoy.
it airs out, but it's very balanced. So you have a hint of smokiness.
It's very
because you cannot
natural,
go-
organic, no sugar.
Okay.
is it gold at any point? I mean, I hear it referred to as the gold liquid, liquid gold. At any point in the process, is it gold and then that's filtered out, or
No. It's no. It's just called liquid gold of Oaxaca because
Because
that's
it's
Because it's so
natural,
valuable.
Yeah,
because
so valuable.
natural.
it's been mezcal is since 16th century.
okay?
So it's hundreds of years.
And the gods gave it to them. They were like, turn up, shock the plant,
Roasted it.
Roasted.
Boom.
But
Let's
that
go.
also gives you a combination of the water and the air and the earth, all the elements
Mm.
of
Okay.
Oaxaca.
So you said you have 4 different mezcals,
Correct.
and you have another one here.
Correct.
Which one is this? I know we can't actually try it, but can you tell us a little bit about this one and let us know what it retails for?
Sure. So we have the top of the line, and it's called Ensemble. The Ensemble has 4 wild agaves.
Mhm.
Nobody has combination like this one.
Okay.
It's Tobala, Cushe, Mexicano, and Tepestate. But what's important is that there's 25% of each cooked together, fermented together, distilled together, and the age of the plants are 15, 16, 22, and 30-year-old plants.
Wow.
There's only 600 bottles produced. Every bottle, even espadin, by hand you have the number of the bottle. So it can be a beautiful collection item because these are the very first batch that came to United States for Victorioso. So the other 2 are coming probably within 45 or 60 days. And a lot of people are waiting to collect the all 4 so that they can have the full, first edition.
Yeah.
Okay, that can be going on up in value.
So this is
okay?
exclusive.
Very exclusive.
That's a big
Exclusive
boy.
bottle.
This one
600?
is
Mhm. What number
No.
bottle is this?
this number is 429
Out of
Ooh,
600.
out of 600. We cannot control which ones are first ones in line or last ones in line,
Edition
but
limited.
it's all limited edition.
Limited. All right, hit us with the
Okay.
price tag.
Price
I'm ready
tag.
for it. This
The
is
price.
$150 over
Retail.
here.
This one is selling over $1,000.
Woo!
And it's
Wow.
by invitation only because it's very, very special. And venues do carry it, the higher end venues. We're in Bowen Sunset, Sofitel Hotel, W Hotel, Spring Place, Hotel California.
Okay. So you
so,
guys are in some
yeah,
places where
yeah.
people love to have some fun.
I was about to say, I thought the Eagles were that's a real place.
Yeah, we just
Polo
started.
Club in
yeah.
Santa Barbara.
We
Golf Club.
brought
Okay.
the product in about 6 months ago. This is going on 7 months.
Okay,
we're
so it's
still
a baby in the
we're
U.S.
still a baby,
Yeah.
but we're in
That's crazy.
over 60 locations where people would like to come and have an experience and not just to get drunk. Also, we do have our product in a few nightclubs. And what people don't realize, that mezcal gives you beautiful energy. That as aphrodisiac, it opens you. You wanna dance, like especially if there is a house music or something, very kind of mellow. It gives you a lot of beautiful energy. So
we need that. We need beautiful energy.
It's what the elite are drinking and partying and stuff like that.
That's why they've been moving so slow and wavy.
Because we drinking the cheap stuff. So you gotta drop a band if you want to taste the high end. Now, is this the highest end of
Victorioso?
Yeah. Okay. This is the premium.
So this one has 4 vials. The other 2 that are coming, they're individual vials. It's going to be Tobala and Kush, but also about 15, 16-year-old plants.
Okay.
Can you drink a little bit water? I want to give you a little bit
of the premium.
Yes, premium, and I have a different glass.
That's it.
I'll take the premium.
Yeah.
You feel the
Just
difference.
so you can see the difference. Now, this one is going to be more oily, more complex, tingling in your mouth, so it gives you a different experience.
This might be a strange question, but
oh Lord,
the places that you grow the agave plant, do you guys have like a lot of bats? Do you guys have a bat problem?
Okay. Well, the agave actually pollinated by birds and bats. That's what makes it very, mystical. Especially Tobala that cannot be reproduced. The bats and birds are the ones that are kind of bringing the seeds to different locations. Also, espadin can be cultivated, but the wilds, you can find them in the rocks, in the mountains, in the cliffs, by the river, and you have like one grows one way, the other one grows the other way. So it takes a minute to, find them and take them out and bring them down from the mountains. Long time. Okay. Now, this one, also, you can do the same thing. You're welcome to try it and just see how different it is.
So the first one is wish it around.
You can do that because you want your whole palate to get the first burst.
So you guys, so there are a lot of bats.
There are a lot of bats.
Okay, because we actually just recently learned that bats are a crucial part of the agave plant pollination. So that's pretty cool.
And this more flavor and more smooth. It's more elegant.
Okay. Do you have to do the shock thing over again, or
you can try? You just had the other one. You may not need to. It's
in the phone. Salud. This very elegant, very smooth, very premium.
I feel like when I breathe
this
out,
actually
it's
the tasting notes for this.
I was about to say it tastes fruitier. It doesn't taste as smoky as the other one.
No,
so all the tasting notes.
I like this one a lot better.
Honey.
I love honey.
Yeah. Honey, watermelon, a lot of different notes. So all of the notes are actually done by the sommelier of mezcal in the Institute of Sommelier in Mexico City. We literally send them the bottles and they send us the certificate, tasting notes, smelling notes, how to pair it with, so all of that.
Okay, good to know. Because I'm the type of person where
it's very good.
I don't really typically like to take
the different
alcohol straight. I like to mix it with drinks. So the fact that you guys have a list of what it works best with would definitely be something that I think I'd be interested in researching further.
The wiles you do not mix, but the espadin, first of all, because it's aphrodisiac, it's beautiful in espresso martini. Because it's aphrodisiac. It's beautiful in old-fashioned. Any type of margarita that's not overbearing with too salty or too sweet or too sour, it's going to bring out the agave. It's going to be beautiful.
What about mojitos?
And dangerous.
Mojito,
beautiful. But dangerous because with Victorioso Mezcal, you don't taste the alcohol. You actually taste the plants. So when you drink it, it goes very smooth.
So you can swap mezcal for tequila in tequila-based drinks like margaritas and stuff like that. Okay, wow, this is
even scotch and whiskey-based drinks.
This is pretty good.
Yeah,
this one's very good. I like this.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you so much for coming through.
Yes.
We appreciate this. This was a cool little lesson. I really like how much culture you guys infused into the brand. You guys got the pyramid. You guys got the story. A lot of ancient gods. You guys got the lightning striking the agave plant right here.
I love that it's exclusive. It's royal. It's
family business.
Family based. Yeah.
This brand is about celebration of life. It's about open your aura, open your feelings, enjoy life, celebrate every moment, but celebrate with Victorioso, because this is the product that's going to give you beautiful energy, not going to give you hangovers because of no sugars unless you drink a bottle by yourself. We cannot help that.
You drink a bottle by yourself, you're out here having some babies.
Oh, yeah.
Some Victorioso babies, premium babies.
And for us ladies, it actually gets our spirit and actually very relaxing. This is the only, how do I say it? Sometimes I don't speak English. This is the only stimulant. A lot of alcohol, they're depressants. They take you up, down, roller coaster. Because it has only natural sugars, it stimulates you, gives you beautiful energy.
Come on, stimulation. I'm here for the
and every day you feel victorioso,
Every day you feel victorioso.
Victorioso.
Women and men.
Yes.
For women, victoriosa. For men, victorioso. It's similar.
I like that. Well, I mean, I can't even think of a better note to go out on.
Yeah.
We appreciate our guests. Make sure you guys. Is there a website that they can find this at? Victorioso
Mezcal.
Victorioso Mezcal at gmail.com.
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, you did say it's not available for everybody by invitation only.
If you'd like to email victoriosomezcal at gmail.com, but website is www.victoriosomezcal.com. Right. And you can learn about the family history and the brands and all the different products that are in the line. And if you need any questions, leave us messages and we'll be more than happy to respond.
Absolutely.
And thank you for your invitation for us.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to share the product with your client.
Thank you for sharing the history and all this information. I feel like I kind of want to run a liquor company now. You guys just came with this.
God.
I'm just saying, they came with like super boss energy. They're like, we go to Mexico, we fly out, we taste the product, we got it, it's premium. They came in a briefcase.
So now you're trying to be
I want to be like them. Yeah.
Lord.
Well, we appreciate you guys so much for watching. This has been another episode of Thick Threads. I've been Patrick Cloud.
And I'm Persephone.
Victorioso Mezcal. Check it out.
Bye.
Thank you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we got an international superstar in the building. If I miss anything, let me know. We got the founder and CEO of Hair Queen LA and Hair Queen Uncut.
Hair Queen Uncut.
We got the producer of an upcoming reality TV series called All American Hairstylist. And we just got an overall good dude, Big Moyo the Exotic.
Big Moyo the
Exotic.
In the building.
How you guys doing?
We doing all right, man. We would be excited.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Now, the reason I have contact with him is because I am an avid consumer of Hair Queen LA
Oh
hair.
man, thank you for the support. Like, how many weeks do you have so far?
I think that I've total probably bought, because I was buying a wig every 2 weeks for
a while.
So I might have like maybe 15.
15.
And
those are not cheap. Like, so
they're not cheap.
Yeah, she's been supporting my company for a very long time, and thank you for that stuff.
Absolutely.
And you're very sweet, so.
Well, you guys really do take care of your clients when they come, so it's
Thank
a whole experience. I've had all kind of like celebrity type experiences when I've gone there. They give you a nice little drink. Make sure you're hydrated. You know,
and that's why the company is based on customer service and just good vibes.
That's dope. And this is going to be great for me because I know almost nothing about just that whole industry, you know?
Yeah.
So
that was me. That was me 10 years ago.
Can you tell us how you got into where you are today?
Well, basically, again, my name is Moyo, kid from Bakassa. That's a small country I'm from Cameroon, which is a small country in Central Africa. At the age of 18, I was just like, man, Africa. I mean, I love my country, but I didn't see myself staying there just because of the kind of life that I like, you know. I decided to come to America. Why? I don't know. And I went, after I graduated from high school, I went on Google universities in America. The first university that popped up was Delaware University. I applied. Less than 2 weeks, they got back to me. I got accepted.
Did you say De La Hoya?
Delaware.
Delaware.
Oh, Delaware.
Yeah.
You think you went boxing?
I said De La Hoya University. And I was like, wait a minute.
Well,
Okay, Delaware.
I got accepted. Then boom.
Nice.
The following 2 weeks, I was in America. And I got to Delaware. It was like, wow, this school. And that was my first time leaving the country at the age of 18. And boom, I got to school. I just see like so. The first thing that was kind of like strange, I just seeing so many white people.
Oh.
I'm from
Right.
Cameroon, from Bafoussam. It's a place where you see white people here and there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But seeing that many at once was kind of like frightening, really. I was like, wow, like where am I? You know. And
It's like our first time in Delaware too.
Right. Right. We visited and was like, oh.
I imagine I couldn't speak the language. I didn't know anything. Now, Cameroon is still a third world country. After like a month in Delaware, it was just like super cold and just having financial difficulty because I came with really no money. I was just a kid. I didn't really like think so much about it. I didn't really have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
After like a month, I was like, you know what, it's tough here, it's expensive, and there are not really any black people.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what, let me move to California.
Nice.
Boom, I moved to LA.
Woo.
It's quite a jump.
Quite a job, yeah. So let me move to LA because I know over there we have some black folks, and that's going to be an easier way for me to talk to them and find my way.
Mm-hmm.
How did I get in the hair industry? Basically, I had a girlfriend 3 months after getting to America, and she was just spending so much money on hair.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks, she's buying bundles. She's spending $300. I'm like, how much? I'm broke. I could barely pay my rent, and she's spending all this money. I was like, then let me do my research and get in business.
Mm-hmm.
I remember back then, I just had all I had on me. I had $75 in my account. I had my computer. I was already in there. It was just bad.
Oh my.
I sold my computer on Craigslist for $500. And I purchased 10 bundles of hair.
Nice.
From China, he came in. I made flyers. I was just around campus, just passing out my flyers to every female that I would say.
Okay.
And, the girls are knowing me as the guy that sells hair,
And this was in California at this
That's
point.
in California.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I started getting the first few orders, I just decided to stop school just because it was I was already in there, and it's either I continue going to school and
Oh, getting into more debt.
get more debt and get evicted and be homeless. As a foreign student, they don't really assist you financially.
Mm.
Either you pay your tuition, pay your rent, or So I just start hustling that way. People start knowing me as the guy that sell hair, talking to their sister, family. And I saw people actually interested in the product that I was selling. Boom, I just start going to every single salon that I would say around Pasadena. That's at PCC. I don't know if you heard of it. Yeah.
Pasadena City College.
Pasadena City College, yeah. And that's how my business started. And I just dropped out of school and just met good people that helped me promote. And today we have a team of over 30 employees. We have had 3 locations. And my company is really considered to be one of the biggest in America right now.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I got a chance to attend the premiere of his new show, and they showed a bio. And what was very interesting in your bio was the job that you had in Cameroon. I remembered that because you actually went into the jungle, right? And you picked plantains, you picked and sold plantains around your village.
Yeah.
So you had the hustle spirit
From the jump.
from the jump. And I'm like, you was in the jungle?
So basically, Cameroon is a place, it's a country of over 28 million people. Obviously,
Wow.
we have the capital, which is Yaoundé. We have Douala, which are the 2 biggest cities. But me, I'm from Bafoussam, which is the 3rd city of the country, but it's still kind of financially difficult. He has a lot of difficulties. And at the age of 13, I decided to like just get in business. Actually, okay, let me run it back. To really introduce who I am. My dad is actually the king of a small village.
Whoa.
In
You're a prince?
Oh, so you're a prince, right?
Prince, yes, I am.
Holy shit. I would have started every story like that. First of all, I'm a prince, all right?
That's why I said, like, you're someone like a king out there, you know?
Yeah, my dad is a king of a small village there called Bakassa. So me growing up there, it was just like, you know, you have the elites, people, the elites of the village that are like, most of them are in business. So I was like, okay, my dad is a king and I eventually want to be an elite in the village. So and most of them are in business. So at the age of 13, me start like hustling. Wasn't so much for the money. It was kind of for me to prove myself to my dad and my mom that one day I could like fly with my own wing and be able to like, you know, be on top like the elites of the village.
You can be a leader.
A leader.
Ah.
And my brothers were like focusing on like, you know, being prince, having the little privileges, but it was me also trying to like just find a way to do something for myself and like, you know, make my own money and show my dad that I could do it. I don't really need him as much. He gave me $100 back then. I used that to purchase some plantain from that jungle. And I was taking this to Douala Yaoundé, selling them and making money. At the end of the summer, I was able to flip my money. And my dad was like, man, this kid is interesting. This kid is different than the rest of them. And that's how he always pay attention to me. He always make sure that he take me to different meetings that he was having with different people to kind of make sure that I'm exposed to different things because he knew that eventually I could do something different.
So he gave you the recipe for success.
Yeah, you would say just watching him, just like the way that he moved, the way he conduct himself, listening to people. I feel like those are the things that I learned from him.
And what age was that? When you were like flipping the money and the plantains?
I was like 13 years old.
Wow.
And that was during the summer, yeah.
So you were saying that your dad is basically the leader, and your brothers and stuff, they were kind of like they were just like chilling, right? They were like princes. So where did you get that hustle mentality? Was your dad like that too, or was it like?
I think it's really, my dad is like that, but he's a king. But first of all, my dad has 5 wives, 31 children. That I know of.
That you know? So it might be
more.
131.
Wow.
So obviously, the family dynamic over this is very different. Where like, you know, the dad will provide, he will make sure all the tuitions are paid. He makes sure that the mom has what she needs to be able to take care of the kids. So when it comes to the hustle mentality, was from my mom just because like she's a fighter. Like she's a real fighter. And for me, getting in business to selling plantain was kind of to prove myself to my dad because he just shows up, he's there for like maybe a few hours, then he takes off. He's always doing something, you know. So for me to kind of be like, hey, you know, like you need to pay more attention to me. That was kind of my way to prove myself to him. And then after that, we just had a better relationship just because like he was making sure he sent one of his drivers to like come and help me pick up the plantain that I was selling. He was kind of helping me do these different things, and that's how I built a better relationship with him. Wow. And it's really, I'm glad that I did that just because from there, eventually my brother went to school in China, and I started sending him the money. He was buying like different phones and stuff, sending it to me at the age of 16 that I would be selling in school.
You were selling phones?
Phones and just like USB keys. I've always been the guy that just sells stuff. Whatever you need, talk to Moyo. He has the connection.
Hustle man.
Yeah, but he started with the plantain. But after that, I sold computers, I sold a bunch of things. And when I got to America, it was just like, okay, cool. You know, now I'm in America. Cause in the beginning here, I was selling Beats by Dre, but the hair is really what I felt like, you know what, it's a business that's like, it's
a continuous
business. It's like, it's doable.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a good plan from the jump just because it was, okay, cool. Obviously, when it comes to the hair industry, I didn't know much about it, but I knew that if I do my homework and I'm able to like, you know, provide something that's more than just the hair, I could really blow in LA because back then you just go to the beauty supply, you buy your hair and you leave. But at my shop from the jump, it's like, cool, if I eventually get enough fund, I will open a shop where the woman could come in, sit down, and really have like a good experience, have like a luxury experience. Because you know, when it comes to wigs and stuff, it was a little bit taboo back then. It was kind of like, oh, you're wearing a wig, you know. Yeah, but it was 2013. Yeah, when I first got here, I was like, let me kind of make it a cool thing, wearing a wig and just like switching energy, switching vibe, switching looks. And that's what my company, I didn't do it by myself, obviously. I had a good team of people that really helped me, like, you know, develop the idea and make it great. But yeah.
Having that much hair on you at a time, because you were selling hair out of your car, right?
Yeah.
Like you were going to different salons presenting. That's kind of dangerous in LA.
Oh man, I learned my lesson. Like I got robbed so many times, you know. Yeah.
People were robbing you for the bundles?
Bro, I've somebody lose my life a few times. Because like, you know, coming from Africa, all I had, I was just my energy. Like if you meet me, you won't forget me. Just because I was like nice to the girls that I was meeting selling the hair, I would tell them, hey, look, I'm really trying to take this to the next level. If you have like people that need hair, make sure you hit me up. I will come and will deliver. The quality is good. So people really, my business grew very fast just because like the people that I would meet were super loyal to me. The word gets around and I put close to 35,000 miles on my car in 2 years.
Ooh.
That's a lot of driving. Like I will be to like LA, Long Beach, Compton, everywhere you will call me, I'll pull up. I will just like, all I would do was hustle. That's all my routine was there. Like in the morning, I get all the orders. People message me and I just drive around the city the whole day. Inevitably, being new in LA and just being, you know, naive at the age of, around I think I was like 20, 21. Boom, went to Compton and this is the story, actually. I started with 500. When I hit around like 12,000, I placed these big orders. The merchandise came, and this person called me in Compton. I want to buy wholesale. I'm like, cool. I pull up to Compton. Boom. I call, I'm here. And I take like 5 minutes, the person does not show up. I'm just on my phone chilling. Then I look on my... on the mirror, I just see like this kid pulling up with like guns. Bro, if you don't give us all the hair, we're gonna shoot you. I'm like, no way, this cannot happen. There's no way, like I hustle. I got to 12,000, these kids are trying to take all my merchandise. I was trying to fight in the beginning, like, man, let them just shoot me. Like, there's no way I'm gonna go back to, that's like everything I have. And I've been hustling to get on that level for so many years. Yeah. Something told me, hey, Moyo, if you did it once, you could do it again.
That's a good mentality.
And they took the first bag, the second bag, the third bag, and they left, bro. I went home, I was just crying, man. I was like, I'm done.
Shit.
Like, I'm done. People were calling me the following day, Moyo, come on, we had photo shoot, we had this thing, come and drop off the hair. I was like, bro, I don't have anything. That was everything I had.
Oh my God. I know that was devastating.
It was hard. Thankfully, my vendor in China messaged me like, hey, Moyo, what's up? It's been like 2 weeks. You haven't placed any order. What's going on? I was like, I didn't even respond for a while. Just because, like, man, what? I don't need to explain myself to the vendor. Right. Like, he kept messaging me. That was like, man, I got robbed. I don't have any money to buy anything. Now I'm just like, he's like, man, we seen you go from like 500. We've seen you going from like 500 to 2,000 to 5,000 to like 10,000. And now what's going on? He's like, I'm open to let you have the merchandise that you need because we believe in you. And whenever you sell it, give us back the money.
It fronted you.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
That's where that interpersonal connection that you built with the business comes into play. Like you treated them like a human, so they felt good about fronting you because they trusted you.
Yeah, people that do business with China, I would know that doesn't happen. They don't do that. And back then, I was like, I see that how much hair do you really need? I was like, bro, I need hair for like 20,000. I sent them the order in less than 3 days. They sent it to me. Bro, the lion was loose. I was like, God gave me like this second shot. Like I was on fire.
Damn.
You became a beast.
I was like, people were like, the drive in me was just like ×3 just because like I had like a week off. I was just home, just chilling. So like I was rested. So I was just on the street, just going up and down. And around that time, I met this girl. Her name is Angie, no foreign. She was a stripper here at the Ace of Diamond. I don't know if you guys heard of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she was like a stripper at Ace of Diamond, and I connected with her. She really like she really fucked with me. She was like, man, this guy is a hustler. And back then she had like, I think 300,000 to 400,000 followers on IG.
Nice.
And back then that was a lot. I'm talking about 2015. And then she got my product. She was promoting it super crazy.
Shout out to Angie.
Shout out to Angie. Really.
That's
Until today, she knows I'm super loyal to her. But that was really the one person when she started fucking with me, everything was just over. Because now she made it being cool, promoting her Queen Ali. Now, whenever I would come with like my little bag saying, hey, Queen Ali, people will be like, man, I need to post this to kind of like be at that level. Like Angie would do it, you know. And then when I would drop it off to like the stripper or dancer, they will promote it. And eventually the celebrities are like calling me. And then it was like, man, now I cannot keep delivering, you know, let me focus and open a shop.
So like with, you know, you said that you learned a lot from that mistake. In terms of like once you got robbed, how did you adjust? You know, did you start getting like, did you stop doing less deliveries? Did you get security? Like what was the adjustment after
My
that?
adjustment was more like, I had a parking lot in downtown LA. I think it's what on Olympic and in downtown. There's this big parking lot. So I would try to get most of my clients to meet me in that parking lot.
Okay.
But sometimes these girls were kind of the ones that have been buying her from me. I'll be like, I'll kind of know, okay, this one, I've been there a few times, let me just go there.
Yeah.
But if it were kind of like no one, it was late, I'll make sure that, you know, if you meet me in that parking lot.
You're more selective.
I'm more
about
selective.
where you
And
went.
yeah. And I will go with my friends. And I mean, in America, when I start smoking, it just like, it was just a whole different approach when it comes to life and everything.
Right.
My vibe, everything was just different. So I would just really smoke with my friends and just deliver. And having my friend in the car will also make me a little bit less vulnerable, you know.
So it's just moving smarter.
Moving smarter.
Nice.
And eventually, what really made me open the shop really, with eventually with from like the 20,000, I was able to flip it to like 100K. When I hit the 100K to point out, like, man, I have 100K. I felt like I was like rich, like I was, you know, I felt like I was rich. I made it. Then I called my dad. I'm like, look, I'll do your paper. You'll come to America. And my dad was like, no way. But my dad he's been a king. He's just been in the village, just like making sure people are straight, just making sure he just like deal with, you know, the little stuff that are going on there.
So your dad had never been to LA?
Never been to America. He just been like, he just works all the time. And I was able to get him to America. When he got here, we went to Disneyland, we went to Las Vegas, we went to like, and that was my first time actually seeing my dad laugh. Not laugh, but like smile and actually like loosen up.
Right.
My dad is the type that people call him some majesty. People talk to him doing this. Like,
oh, wow.
Like when he moving back home, it's like, it's different. He's always like he's very serious all the time.
Right.
By getting him here, seeing him lose and just getting on the horse and just doing like regular stuff, I was like, man, this is dope. I felt like that was what I wanted since I was 13, having that little connection with him.
King Jaffa. And coming to America. You know, he's real, like, regal, like, you know, with the...
So, yeah. Basically, when he left, he was like, man, I really felt like I did something. And he really, like, told me for the first time, man, he really told me, hey, Moyo, I'm proud of you. And out of all my children, you are the first one to really, like, you know, do that for him. He has like kids that are much older than me, but like doing that for him really meant a lot. And after that, I was like, okay, what am I doing next? Boom, I just got in my room, got high, just like took a piece of paper and kind of draw out the layout of Hair Queen LA. Then the following week, I just met this contractor. I showed him the paper, exactly how I wanted it to be. We got the store, pay him, and he less than like 3 to 4 months, the shop was built, and
That's quick.
yeah. But the thing is, with that, it was super hard in the beginning when I opened Hey Kunale, because I spent so much money. That's my first time. I'm still young. I'm still quite naive, but I have the drive. But I'm very naive. So after opening the shop, I was really running. My money was super low just because I spent so much money. I kind of like underestimate how much it was going to cost me to do everything, and now have to keep the business running and have the merchandise that's going to like. So when I opened the shop, we barely had like 9 weeks on the display.
Oh wow.
9 weeks, that's
9
it?
weeks, that's it, because all the money was just done. And also, when you start a project, it's like you cannot just spend the money, run dry, you cannot just stop. But if you stop now, you lose everything. So I had to finish the construction and really like, have an opening.
But you had bundles, right? So
I had bundles.
So you were selling mainly bundles.
Yeah.
And then when you opened Hair Queen LA, then you kind of transitioned to wigs.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's a very good call, just because I felt it.
Mm-hmm.
I felt it. The bundles thing was going, but I kind of felt that, you know what, I need to like tap into wigs, because I felt a transition coming. Around that year, that's when like people start being super comfortable wearing wigs.
Nice.
And I barely had 9 weeks when I opened the shop. I was the only employee. I would wake up at like 6 a.m., get to the shop. I would clean the floor myself. I would like set everything, make the sales, close the shop at like 7 p.m., go home, sleep, wake up. Same thing. I did that for like a month. And then boom, I hired my first employee. His name was James. When I got my first employee, it was like, wow, I could relax a little bit, just because like, he could like help do some of the stuff that I was taking care of, And I was this skinny. I was this skinny. I was tired because it was just like so much work and so much pressure. After I hired him, obviously these girls that have been supporting me, obviously it was a little bit hard because they were used to me coming to their house.
Right.
But now it's like, now they have to come to me. And that's also one of my biggest fears, just because they're gonna like respond the way that they're saying they would, Thankfully, eventually they responded. They were, gosh, that's coming. And when they actually saw the shop, it was nice. They were super proud. So them promoting was like, man, this kid is doing something,
Yeah.
And then they're promoting my shop a lot on social media.
Your shop blew up on social media. One thing about LA, girls, we don't play about the hair.
Right.
So I know that there was a lot of competition out there already, because I was a consumer, so I know you had Kendra's Boutique, and that was kind of one of the bigger ones.
And then we had Hair Us. Kendra's Boutique is one
Hair
thing.
Are Us. Yep.
Hair Are Us is really like, shout out to them, to be honest. Since today, I give them credit, because at the end of the day, they inspire me. Because like, before I opened my shop, I had been to their shop. I remember I went in there, they didn't know who I was. They have heard of me. Of Hey Kunale, but I never posted my picture on the page, so they don't know who is the guy behind it. But I just went in there, I checked out their prices, and I saw their layout, and it was super dope. Ashley, I think she's the owner. She didn't know who she was talking to, but I spoke to her, and she talked to me, but she didn't know that I was the owner of Hey Kunale.
You were undercover.
I was undercover, basically. Yeah. So back then, they were really the one that were like doing something. They're the one that really inspired me. And when it comes to like, them and Kendra Boutique still have Hey Kunale block on Instagram.
So is this a little tea beef?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like even a beef, but I understand why. When I started again, I'm a naive kid. I'm a kid from Africa that's just coming here. My back is against the wall. I'm just hustling. So back then, I never knew my company. I felt like I was going to do something different, but I didn't know that I was going to be at this level.
Right.
So I would go online. I would have the hair. Obviously, I didn't have money for the photo shoot and all this stuff. I would just like copy photos from IG and just repost it on my page and be like, I have like this hair, And then some of the photos that I was stealing from IG and reposting belonged to them, these people. Just because I was just a kid in Pasadena, just like hustling, I didn't even know I would get on that level. And then people will comment on my IG, they'll be like, hey, Hekunyale is like posting like photos from you guys, and then they will block me. And back then, I'm just like 20, like 15. And then obviously when I opened the shop, I was like, dang, I cannot no longer do these kind of things. And I stopped. But again, I acknowledge it. It's not true. It was just a kid.
Did you send her a basket with some roses? Like, oops, my bad. No.
I did not. I just like, not like I don't care. I understand how they feel. To this day, if you go online now, like a lot on Alibaba, on most websites, they steal my photos.
Amazon.
Amazon everywhere. They steal my stuff. Is everywhere.
And these are photos of the bundles or like a finished product on somebody?
Back then, it was like the finished product. That I was doing just because I only had the bundle. I would take a picture, but that content wouldn't do as well. But when I would see someone that had the hair well, I'd be like, oh, we have similar hair. Come on. I wouldn't say similar. I would just say, we have this hair. I just put
this is ours.
You know? Oh my God. And then that was back then. But today, people are still our picture like all the time, and I don't care. So now my staff is like, man, let's report it. I'm like, no, don't. Just because I know what I did in the beginning,
how it helped,
how he helped me. So I'm like, you know what, it's fine. Because really, I tell my team, Hekunyale is bigger than me. Hekunyale is bigger than just what we're doing there. Just because like, now when I go back home, these kids hustle, these kids, they want to be Big Moyo. They want to like, you know, back home we have over 100 kids that are going to school now because of my company paying their tuitions.
Wow.
Nice.
We have 2 fountains.
So you're providing
fresh, a
clean
lot.
water.
Yeah, because in my village still, I remember growing up, we used to walk like miles and miles and to go get water from this river that was almost mixed with mud. Walk miles in the house and people would drink it. So now with the effort that we are doing here back home, they have like fountains, and this is something that we've been doing for the past 2 years, which we intend to do every single year, and have like real drinkable water in every corner of the village, to the point that they don't have, so that the kids, my little brothers or the kids in the village have it a little bit better than how I had it. So the purpose of Hekunyale is so much bigger than just like hair itself, just because, you know, it's just about like, it's about community and just like
culture,
understand that from concrete, you could really have a flower growing out of the earth. God could just bless you and you could just break all the barrier.
Wow, that's super dope. And you're in your village, they speak French.
Okay, the ones that go to school speak French. The one that are just the little villagers, we have this dialect that they speak. In Cameroon, we have over 220 dialects. Wow. There's so many dialects.
Wow.
Every single village have their own little language and stuff. It's super cool. Cameroon is a beautiful country. The government is messed up. This guy's been president for over 40 years. He just steal the money from the country and just like do his stuff. But as far as the people itself, bro, genuine people, we don't really need much. You're going to just see like kids just hanging out, playing with rocks or playing with whatever, but just have the best time. And so like Cameroon is a beautiful place. Although the people that you're going to meet there, they're super genuine and just super friendly. And so when I hustle over here, it's mostly for like, damn, just because I know that these kids back there, they just need that opportunity. If they have it, they will kill it. Like they have the spirit of fighters, they have spirit of like, you know, the one that they will stand up. So when I hustle here, it's mostly for them to continue to be like, hey, that's Moyo. Like he was here with us. Look at him. He's up there like doing his thing, you know. Because obviously...
What's the name of your foundation so we can put it on?
Well, I don't call it a foundation really. It's just like me, you know, in the summer just going home and just like just doing things. But for people that want to support, just because I was talking to my staff, they're like, man, you're doing great, but there's a better way there could be a way where we could even have a bigger impact. They subscribe to my network. Hair Queen Uncut.
Okay.
By subscribing on my network, Hair Queen Uncut, we have a package there that's called hair care package. Everyone use shampoo and conditioner. So in that package, we're gonna ship you a shampoo and a conditioner every 60 days for $15. And obviously that would be a good way to like whoever's watching to like support the company. And I'm committed to like, making the difference in my village. Like I'm committed. Like one of my talk to God when I pray has always been God. You see, when I have $10,000, you saw me taking this much money and doing this. I promise you, when I hit a meal, I will do the same thing. That's kind of my commitment to God, and that has not deceived me. Like each time I hit a number that's like, hey, this is a good number, I do something to just let God know, hey, I'm that guy. Trust me, I'm not going to bail on you. Like I'm that guy. If you continue blessing me, you're going to see people. I'm going to put people in position. I'm going to continue like standing up for myself. I'm going to continue standing up for my village, And it's been dope. Like, and it's not so much even the things that I do, it's just like the spirit. Because I have like textbooks that I give to these kids back home that kind of like lay out like the foundation of the things that they need to believe in to like. But some of the kids feel forgotten, bro. Like for real, they're gonna have some kids they're just there, but like there's really, the government is just like doing their own thing, and they're just like they end up not doing things. And you see like really good kids, and in the textbook that I give them, in the cover, I'll write a few things to kind of like remind them, like, hey, it's possible. Big Moyo when we did this and that, and I was just here with you guys, and you could do the same thing. The key is that when you make it, but you need to come back and do this and that, and that's how God's gonna continue blessing you. Wow. So I really have a movement. So the kids are really like they have someone to kind of look up to, and I feel like that's the biggest thing that I would say I'm giving my people.
That's
dope. Amazing.
Sounds like you about to have like a statue out there or
right?
something.
Right. If you don't have one already.
Big Moyo.
I want my thing is I just want the kids to stand up because I know the spirit of the kid. I play soccer with the kids. The kids are just like fun. The kids are just like good kids. Like they just want to have fun and they just want to like.
Need a chance.
They just need a chance. So if they could just throw me, just like go the extra mile and dare to be like, hey, why not me? I won.
That's really dope.
For sure.
Oh, I was just gonna say, you mentioned we've been talking about Hair Queen LA for a minute. You mentioned Hair Queen Uncut. Can you talk about how that started and what that is?
Basically, Hair Queen Uncut is a subscription-based network or platform. It's a platform where I'm gonna be hosting my TV shows, which is my shows. I mean, we have the first one, which is called All American Hairstylist. It's going to be hosting my podcast. It's going to be hosting my hair academy.
Oh.
So the hair academy is basically people that are trying to learn about hair and anything beauty related. We have full courses from Eric and Tay, from all the master hairstylists in the country up there.
That's a big name.
It's a big name. I mean, that's the biggest hairstylist in the country.
Right.
He has his master class on there. You subscribe for like $50.99 per month, and you have access to all the courses.
Wow.
That's the biggest one.
Dude, I might sign up.
We have the entertainment package, which is like only $2.99 per month, where you are able to see my documentary, which is called Hopes and Dreams, Hair Queen LA, which really tells you everything that I've done to be where I am. And you get the show and the stuff. The one in the middle is $15.99 per month, and that's where we send you the shampoo and the conditioner every month, and you also have access to all our content and all our shows. And something that Hair Queen and something that I'm very proud. I'm very proud to like to be in charge of. Why? Because obviously I end up in the hair business just because I had my back was on the wall. I didn't have no money, and it was just like I had to survive, And hair, I've been clear, hair has never been my passion. Hair is just like what I had to study, understand it to make sure that it's a successful business. Right. But as far as if I had the chance to like, or the finance to like pursue my education the way I wanted to be, I always wanted to be a producer. So Hair Queen Uncut kind of like is bringing me back to something that I genuinely like to do, which is producing shows and stuff.
Very cool.
And my first show, which is called All American Hairstylists, is about all hairstylists from all across America that come and compete to have a spot in my shop to be able to work with celebrity and influencers.
That's cool.
And the judge on the show is Eric Gente, who is Nicki Minaj hairstylist.
Yeah.
We filmed the first season, which is amazing. The team, everyone's loving it. And we're actually going to be filming season 2 from June 1st to June 15th.
Oh, nice.
So the movement is really going.
I actually
Super dope.
played in a scene.
Yeah, you told
Yeah, I remember.
I got to play in a little scene. I was just some background, stuff. I was getting my hair done while they were shooting the show.
Yeah, but when it comes to it, it's like this is like the example of like the girls in LA really like fuck with her Queen LA, like on some like they just understand that this is just a team of people just trying their best every day to just like keep a movement going. And that's the story of Hekunale, just like genuine support. The promo that I get from people will cost millions really. But people just fuck with us and they just like support us genuinely.
They really do. So, since you're talking about the girls, the influencers, the celebrity stylists, who have you worked with? Like who? What celebrities have you worked with Hair Queen LA?
Who have we not worked with? God, again, not to brag, but God has been good to us. I mean, from Nicki Minaj to Madonna to Kylie Jenner to. Who am I gonna? Megan Thee Stallion, like even people that I don't even know myself. I'm not from here. I got here 10 years ago. I remember back home, they are mostly influenced by the French folks. So when I got here, it's like they know everything in English kind of foreign to me. But like some people come to the shop and my team is like, oh man, that's her. I'm like, oh, who is it? And they're like, oh, that's such and such. I don't even know. But like everyone come to Hair Queen LA.
I seen Amber Rose.
I saw that.
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose. I remember they come to the newer people from Stunner, Krishan, everyone in the Natalie Nunn. That's really family. Who am I gonna? Everyone comes to Hair Queen LA. Rihanna gets her hair from Hair Queen LA also.
Wow.
So when it's like Rihanna, it's like, okay.
Wow.
Like, come on, that's Rihanna,
crazy.
Beyonce's mother has been at Hair Queen LA.
Come on, Tina. Miss Tina.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
I actually spoke to her where I was really trying to get something going, but she was a little bit busy. But they're fuck with Hair Queen LA. So it's like, it's been a blessing. And I really super thankful.
Man, congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
This is so fire.
I have a question because it just seems like you're an amazing businessman, and it's almost like you could sell anything. You had like a crazy background where you were selling plantains. You said like phones and laptops. So when you first came to America for the first time, and you said University of Delaware, right? What was your plan for the university then? Like, what was your major? Like, what did you originally come for?
I studied business. My goal was to study business in school. However, in Cameroon, back then, 500 francs CFA, which is my currency, is $1.
Oh.
1 million francs CFA is $2,000.
Wow.
So most people back home don't even have
$1.
Let's say people that have a job, they don't have $200 saved. Like most people don't have $100 saved. Like back home when we had maids, I remember my family paying our maid $20 per month.
Wow.
In US, like $20 per month. Per month. And I remember even some are getting paid like $10 per month. My first dream when it comes to money, I remember praying God. I'm like, hey, when I was like 13 or 12, I remember talking to him like, God, if you bless me one day, give me a job where I'm able to make like, I think 300,000 francs CFA. That's $150
a month.
Yeah, that was my first dream. Telling God, hey, one day if you're able to bless me and give me like $150 per month, that would be great. So obviously now we are like, that's the
Right.
dream is like, oh, from that to now it's like, so it just been, can you refresh your question one more time?
Like when you first got to Delaware, what was
The plan,
you
okay,
said-
the plan, yeah. So basically, when I get to America, just back for my mother fighting to be able to give me enough money to pay my flight ticket. She had to sell her land. She had to sell one of her shop that she had to be able to like give me money to be able to like get to America. Then she sells everything. I get here, they're telling me, oh, the tuition was like Delaware. I think it was like $14,000 per semester.
Oh shit.
So we managed to pay the first one, and then they stole everything to pay the first one. So I get here 3 months later, I'm asking them to send some more money. She's like, you are crazy.
Right.
We obviously she stole all her land. She has 7 kids herself.
Wow.
She's like, what is she going to sell? Like, she still haven't even paid off some of the debt that she got into to send me. So obviously back then, the idea of continuing school was just out of the question, just
Almost
because
quickly.
impossible. Just
Yeah.
because it's like, there's no way, even if I pay for like the second semester, the third one, I'm still not going to get the diploma. So I was like, let me move to California and find ways for me to hustle so that I'm able to pay maintaining school.
So you didn't even really have like a pointed like major or anything when you went to Delaware. You was just like,
what I did was just ESL. But when I came to America, I
Okay.
couldn't speak the language. Even hello in English, I didn't know.
So you learned that at Delaware?
I mean, I'm still learning today. So basically, I would just work with my phone. Basically, I would just write in French. It would translate in English. I would just show to people. And it was tough, really. And how do I really explain it? Because, okay, there are people in Cameroon that are from like Douala, Yaoundé. Those are like the capital. Those are the cities that are like, super like, advanced. They're exposed to a lot of things. But me, I'm from Bafoussam, which is like, a place that's a little bit further in. So I just like went from there. I went to Douala for like a year. Then I came here. So when I got here, things were super different. Like, everything was just a culture shock, So long story short, when it comes to school, when I went back to Delaware, it was just for me. When I came to America, when I came to California, I was going to PCC. But although I was hoping I was going to be able to like make enough money to pay my tuition, it was kind of like, okay, let me maintain my visa. It was more like, let me maintain my visa, because if I don't, they're going to kick me out.
right.
But eventually when my business like took off, it was like, either way, something's going to happen, and you could just like, find a way to like, be at least financially stable. So, yeah.
And you more than
More than
stable.
that,
Everything.
man.
Congratulations on all your success.
So crazy.
You're inspiring. Like, I'm getting motivated to just.
It's like that's why I asked that last question, because it was
Yeah.
like there's no excuse. Like, you were able to sell to people you didn't even know the language, so
Right.
it's just like, y'all ain't got no excuse. Start that business.
Okay.
Yeah, start that business. And one thing I would just be speak from the heart. Leave the game aside. Don't try to get people. Just like speak from the heart. Like be vulnerable, but speak from the heart. Like if you're selling something, be transparent in every transaction, and just like speak from the heart. People will feel it, and eventually it's going to make a difference. It might be a little bit slower, but like just be genuine at all time. And when you talk to people, just like be raw, just because you don't know who is who, and have a vision and manifest and believe that God really exists. Believe that, Bill Gates, how many billion does this man has?
Right.
Like if you're a human just like Bill Gates, there's a lot of wealth out there. And if you believe that God is still in power, if you believe that God is the one that created water, that created the humankind, God created air that we are breathing, why don't you think that God could just like change your life just like that? Really, it doesn't have to take that long, really.
Right.
It's just
Dropping
about like really
gems.
like know that God is for real. God really, the air that I'm breathing, someone is in control of this air. The water that someone created all of that, and that person is still attentive. That person is still seeing what's happening. Talk to that man and be like, hey, I'm here. Like, use me for something.
Yeah.
Bro,
For sure.
God is for real.
Man,
Absolutely.
God is for real. Well, listen, man, this was crazy inspiring. Your story, I feel like you said you were already working on the documentary.
Actually, the documentary is out.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so we can see all this.
It's called Hopes and Dreams. Hey Queen LA. It's on my network. It's like 50 minutes, but it gives you the A to Z. What happened for me to get here. And I did my best to put that together just because it's like, I mean, everyone would tell me, like, this story is crazy for you to not share it. And to the best of my ability, I pulled, like, footage that I had and, the fountain that we built, everything that I had to, like, put it together. And whoever watched it, and she watched it. Whoever watched it, like, they like it. And I feel like, it's inspiring. And the key is just, like, inspiring. But when it comes to money, I said my goal was to make 150 per month. So when it comes to money, there's so much you could get, and there's always a bigger number out there. So at the end of the day, what could really like bring you that fulfillment is just like seeing like team of soldiers like standing up and really fighting for themselves, and it's a movement really. Like, hey, it's possible.
So if people want to follow you on social media, where do they go?
My IG is Call Moyo. Call Moyo, M-O-Y-O.
Okay.
And that's where I be, yeah.
And your hair shop is at Hair Queen LA.
At Hair Queen LA, right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
On my show, I also talk about it before I told me to cut you off. Is my daughter.
Aw.
She's like, that's someone that I really want to talk about on here just because, just for like all the dreamers too. Because when you gave me that call, you want me to come on the podcast, I was like, I was really dealing with a lot. And it was so much about my daughter. I just felt like, man, let me just go. I thought we were going to do the show that same day. I was like, let me just go over there and just talk about my daughter and what's happening. Obviously, with my daughter, I'm not with the mother of my child. And it's just been tough. When I came in America, I was just like by myself for like 7 years before I even went back home without seeing any family member. And eventually, 2 years ago, I met the mother of my child. She got pregnant after 2 months being in a relationship. And finally, I felt like I had someone. I had my own daughter in America. I felt no longer alone. And the relationship with the mother didn't get he just got not good. And for a while, she made me not see my child.
Oh, no.
And that crushed me like a lot financially financially in the sense where, like you go from here and then eventually you get the daughter, you just like, oh, yeah, have my person, and then this kind of thing happens. It doesn't leave you where you were. Like now your head, you're just messed up. And I just need to share this to my soldier out there. Like, hey, like, first of all, keep your head up high at all time and just, make sure you have the baby, having child. People want to have fun. Just make sure you really calculate who you want to have a baby with, and make sure that no matter what, you stand up for what is right, which is your child. Just at the end of the day, when you have a child, that's like, God bless you with a child. The situation might be difficult for you to like even like express who you are, just because this is America. There's a lot of legality when it comes to certain things, but don't give up on the fight and stand up for your child.
For sure.
That's just something I want to share here.
Yeah, that was an amazing little note at the end.
She's a lucky girl to have you as a dad.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my daughter, she's the most beautiful girl, and she keeps me going. Her name is Mila, and that's her tattoo right here. Yeah.
Oh, it's her whole face.
That's her whole face.
Okay.
So whenever like I go through something, I just look at her like, hey, Moyo, we gotta keep it going.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's a very beautiful baby.
Wow, what
love it.
Beautiful story.
Right.
What an
Fantastic
amazing story. Any quick like shout outs you want to do before we get up out of here?
Well, when it comes to shout out to my team at Hair Queen LA. We have a big team of over 30 that fight every day to keep the city bright and alive. From my team of colorists, Shelby, Tristan, Kaya, and just like, the team at Hair Queen LA, those are the folks that really like, God bless me with the team. Just like, it's good to have a vision, but you need like people to like stay down with you when times are kind of rocky to really understand that, hey, at the end of the day, this is bigger than us. And they understand that times where it's like, you have situation, you know, the hair industry, the woman could be like super like exigent at things. You need people that are able to go like above and beyond to make the movement rolling. And God bless me with that kind of team. So shout out to my team at Hike in LA.
Hey.
You know, shout out to Son, because obviously in my documentary I talk about like the lady that helped me when I first got here, when I first got to California. Obviously money was tight. There's this lady, so white lady, her name is Son in Burbank. She's my mentor to this day. I was sleeping on her sofa when I first got to America. And during the pandemic, during the recession in 2008, she lost her house. She was about to lose her house. Then she started like renting her every room in there to be able to continue paying the mortgage.
Wow.
And by me staying with her, I saw how she was hustling doing that. That's how she helped me get my first apartment. And in my apartment, she helped me do the same thing that she was doing in her house. So basically, I got an apartment right here in front of WB Studio that I was paying $900 per month. And in there, I just put different beds. And then I was renting each bed for like $600 to different students.
No
and
way.
I had like 3 beds in the 1-bedroom apartment. So I was able to make like $500 per month. And I was staying in the apartment also. And I felt like that's a very important moment in my life that I'm forever going to be thankful for, just because like she allowed me to breathe, just because I didn't have money. But by her setting me up with that housing situation, I was able to breathe and just be like, okay, cool. Let me hustle. Let me kind of like move around. Let me learn what the country is about. So shout out to Son. Shout out to you guys for having me on the podcast.
Appreciate it. Thank you for pulling up, man.
Yeah.
Dropping these gems.
Thank you, my guy.
This was definitely a great interview. And then maybe you have a podcast yourself.
Yeah,
right?
I would like to have you guys on my podcast.
Yeah,
Hey, let's set it up.
absolutely.
Let's set it up, really. I would like to have you on it.
For sure.
Yeah, my podcast goes on my network. It's just about, you know, the girls that come to my shop. And I mean, you could be the first male on the podcast.
Hey, I got hair.
You got a long hair too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big Moyo. Make sure you guys follow Hair Queen LA. I've been your host, Patrick Cloud.
And I'm Persephone.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.